hello guys. Oh, what an anticlimactic thing. I was just running around the house trying to find a drink. No! I was late for the stream. I couldn't find the drink. Hi guys, how are we doing? Hold on. Hiya Evie, hiya Ida. Oh, finally had the things pop up. Oh, I am not ready. Oh, it's been a while. I'm out of breath from running around everywhere throughout the house. Wonderful. Hiya Froggy, welcome, my dude. Thank you for hopping in chat. Hello, how you doing? Hiya Jester, hiya Blonde Beauty. What's up? Not much. I'm happy to stream again. How are you doing? Hiya vocal cords live. I can't speak. I'm sorry. I'm out of breath. Also, we have a lot of followers. Thank you guys. I've just looked over the follower feed. How did that happen? My gosh. Hiya Crisscross Gaming, Emerald Duck. Hiya Hawkwing, how you doing? Who am I missing? Hiya Mango, hiya Sathas, hi Sim. We have 799 followers. Mamma mia. Really? Oh yeah, we do. My goodness, that is a lot of people. Very kind of people to say. of people to be doing stuff. Anyway. We saying drink. Sam, no. Sam. It seems a certain someone had a video at the top of the YouTube recap this year. Of your YouTube cap. Oh, maybe was that an animatic? Drink moment. Am I drinking? Oh, drink. Ah, yes. Drink moment. That's what I had a chalky coffee drink, guys. I had a chalky coffee drink. It was in the fridge yesterday, and it's not there anymore, and I am sad. I'm so sad. You make me sad. Hi Ellie, how you doing? I'm still scrolling through chat. I want to say hi to everyone. If I haven't said hi to you, then please make sure that that you shout at me, because I want to say hi to everyone. 100 layers? How in the world do you get 100 layers? Oof, my goodness. Oh, Hawk, I'm so sorry. Chat is blurry. Well, don't focus on chat. You just chill. You just chill on out and have a good time. Did I say, oh, hi Leviathan? Did I say hi to everyone? And the hooligan, hello. It's, dude, you, the hooligan, welcome. Thank you so much for following. You, sir, are our 800th follower. I think if I refresh the page, that would be you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, it's good to stream again. It's so good. We have 800, yay. Number 800, thank you. Thank you to Hooligan. Welcome, my dude. I appreciate the follows. Guys, I appreciate the... I haven't, but honestly, I have not been looking at follows on Twitch forever. I don't look at these kind of things usually. We get new Discord peeps a lot during streams. Yeah, I don't usually look at numbers, but that's quite a thing. Boops Ellie back. Hi Ellie, how you doing? Yeah, wow, that's quite a milestone. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. It's weird because there's like different levels of, I guess you could call it intimacy of being part of the kind of community that we've built up. Ellie got booped. Can we talk about Secret Life? Yes, we can. Hold on. If I move over to this frame, which is what we're going to be doing today, and I do this, warning, Secret Life spoilerage. There we go. We got that on the thing. Secret Life ending, yeah. Let me just do the intro and then we'll start talking about Secret Life when I start drawing. But oh yeah, we are it's I don't ever look at like the numbers usually. Like for me, I guess YouTube is the biggest thing where I look at the numbers the most, because I think, okay, that is also where there's the most people. Also, hi. You gotta go with the spoilers. Hi, Santix. Thank you so much for the resub. If you gotta go, my dude. I recommend watching perspectives. I won't tell you which perspective to watch because that might give something away, but go watch stuff. Make sure to. Hiya Blaze, how you doing? Exactly. Everyone who hasn't seen the finale, run. I haven't seen Pearls yet. I've only seen three perspectives. Because of, you know, law reasons. I had to watch certain perspectives as I figured stuff out. But yeah. Hiya Picasso. Pisca Katina. Hello. You found my through animatics course had to. Ooh, hold on. Coloring my AO3 fic. Man, that one's old, my dude. I've got a couple of things to talk about in that sort of realm of existence, by the way. Thank you, my dude. I really enjoy writing. Typically, I just want to say this. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. have a wonderful time lurking. If you do choose to continue to lurk, I appreciate anyone who's here. How's Everrandom going? Evie, we're not going to talk about Everrandom for a bit. It's fine. You finally made it to a stream. Well, hello, Forest Shade. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I got smacked with 10 messages from Hawk. And also, the Hornbill subscribed for 2 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think Twitch has like a thing going on where they have like special stuff for the winter season, where I think subs are like less. Yeah, it's 25% off. That's it. Thank you, my dude. Oh, you got a yellow heart. It looks so good next to you, my dude. But yeah, just so you guys are aware, we are also on the way to a hype train, or we already have a hype train, I think. I can't remember. But there are special little things as well, and it's the same with bits, apparently. I honestly haven't had the time to look into it, but you know. But yeah, also it's a kind of thing like if you have a Prime sub, if you have a Prime account, then you can do like a free thing with you. Continuing the gift sub. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Hello. We got a hype train level 1. Let's go. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Thank you, guys. Hold on. Let's just scroll. I'm overwhelmed. Leviathan, thank you so much for continuing that gift sub from Suntix. I appreciate that. And also the Math Geek, thank you so much for 500 bits. I appreciate it. Look, a message from Twitch official. The 500 bits. I appreciate it. Also Twitch. Hi. Oh, that's what you're meaning. Okay, cool. We added 50 bits to the Math Geek. Thank you, Twitch. I appreciate it, Twitch. Wow, I didn't know that worked like that. And also, Liar, thank you so much for subbing at tier 1. Guys, I appreciate it all. I appreciate all the things. We've got a hype train level 2. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, these milestones are huge. I appreciate all the support. The support is amazing. Look at that green heart next to your name, Liar. Oh my gosh. Support is fantastic. Like, for me, there's different tiers of like the content creation side of things, where like obviously YouTube is the biggest, and that's where kind of most people know me from. But that's just kind of like seeing one tiny thing a year, maybe like an animatic a year. I might be getting a little bit more than one animatic soon. But yeah, that's kind of like, obviously that's where the most people know me from. But if they then decide to, you know, go over to the Instagram account, or even like a step further to the Discord and to the Twitch, when people decide to go kind of do that extra step and come here, also hydrate, I shall hydrate, thank you. I don't have my chalky drink. But like, I just appreciate people showing so much interest in what I'm doing, to kind of have a look. Oh yeah, and stretch, sorry. And that they pop on over and press those little buttons and support, because I appreciate the support so much, guys. It's so kind of you. Anyway, rant over. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you so much. Man, are we ready? Are we ready to start doing stuff? Because, guys, Secret Life is over. Secret Life is over, and I have so much to talk to you peeps about. So should we start? Should I start drawing while we talk to peeps? I shall hydrate again. Thank you, Mango. I potentially need to go and get myself like either a coffee or see if I can find that stupid chalky drink. I couldn't find it. Hiya, Zoe. How you doing, my dude? But I have a lot, like, we gotta catch up, guys. It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute, and dudes, I have so much to say. I have so much to say. But before we do anything else, hello, we have the iPad. Mumbo's Industrial Cactus Farm. Did Mumbo... I didn't watch... I saw you uploaded. I didn't watch his actual video. So I don't actually know Hermitcraft spoilerage. Got at least 10 layers. Oof, I hope you warm up, my dude. It was about this time last year when our heating wasn't working. That was unfun. And I'm with the hydrates last week, can't afford one. Oh my gosh, my dude. From Secret Life? His cactus farm. He had a cactus farm in Secret Life? I was not paying attention to that. Let us... So I've already done some pre-work. So basically, if you're here for the first time, this obviously isn't Secret Life. This is a really old drawing. If you haven't seen like the title of the stream and all that. It's a really old drawing. We are redrawing a couple of frames from Animatics. In fact, I'm just going to quickly just do this. And I'll show you the frames that we have already done. And this is a lot more pleasant now because I have a new iPad and everything doesn't crash on me anymore. But have we already talked about the finale? We've not mentioned a word. We're gonna get into that, but I've got the intro to the stream to do. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we've done this animatic frame redraw, and these are basically animatic frame redraws of the Secret Life animatic that aired 2 years ago, which is crazy. And yeah, we started with this one, and then afterwards we did this one. I'm seeing a theme of fire. But yes, I finished this one off stream. I finished both of these off stream because we always run out of time on streams apparently because I talk too much and do too little drawing, which is probably going to happen again this time. I've got a cut off for when I need to finish stream today as well. But read chat, just so you know, vision dancing too much. You can't. That's fine. I said, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yes, we drew this last stream, or well, not last stream, but the stream before that, or a couple streams before that. I can't remember. Yeah, Scott won last life. Sam, the spoilers! I said I've got warning spoilers for Secret Life, not last life, dude! No, I'm kidding. If you don't know that by now, oh well. And we finished the hype train, let's go! Thank you so much, guys. We have a special wintry emote for the choo-choo hype train. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. There won Secret Life, yes, that's totally true. But yeah, so we finished that one, and what we're doing today is we're redrawing, and I almost spoiled some art there if I hadn't gone on this, on the Be Right Back screen. We're redrawing this frame, and so I have actually already done stuff. Giving someone Charles Dickens. It's been 200 years. We're redrawing this frame, and we're also beginning to be talking about Secret Life. I've already done some work here. As you can see, there's layers. Onions have layers. Just like ogres. Anyway, don't listen to my accent. I'm just going to reveal what I've done. I'm going to hide this, and this is what I've done. So we've got the sketch already. We've got the sketch of Mumbo holding an end crystal, and this was from the Everyone Wants to Rule the World animatic. And every life series is Last Life in your head. You are probably the only one, Sam, I'm going to be honest. How do I draw a flawless mustache? I don't, and that's the whole point of this. Is look at how oopsie, look at how wonky this mustache is. That's just not how it works. Anyway, so basically, I have thoughts. I have thoughts that I want to share, and I'd like to first start out with these flipping hands. They're not great. They're not perfect. They're kind of fat. They're kind of weird. It's fine. It's going to be hidden by an end crystal. And so I have reasons for what I was, like I had thoughts and I had reasons, right? Let's put this into the corner so you can see the old versus the new. Hands are hard. And there's a really hard perspective as well. I wanted to kind of like have, and this is something that I've done more and more through animatics, and this is something, because this is the whole point of this big Mumbo hands. Yeah, it's foreshortening. He's coming closer. The end crystal is big and everything and all that. And I'm trying foreshortening. I'm trying my best to kind of like improve the composition. And I just think I kind of much prefer like compositions that pull the viewer in to the picture, and kind of like that the characters in the story are interacting with the viewer, which is why we have a whole bunch of them like as time has gone on. I've done them more and more. Let's see. I mean, this is a classic. This is obviously this is one of the biggest ones that we do, so like I like to involve the reader in everything. Also, hiya, Taryn at noon. Welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. And the amazing Oliver, have I got a song idea for the Secret Life animatic? I have. Has Zim, what was Zim asking? How do I feel about the end of Hermitcraft 2? Wait, we're ending Hermitcraft? Is Hermitcraft ending? I did not know that. Okay, wow, this is a lot's happening. So yeah, I like the kind of interaction, and I'm kind of fighting against doing the same drawing where the characters are kind of pointing at the camera. And in this week, oh wow, oh good for them. They're probably gonna get like January off then. In that case, good for them. I hope they enjoy that. And also, the amazing Oliver, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just confirmed Hermitcraft is about to end. It did feel like as soon as Decked Out finished, it would end, so that makes sense. Anyway, I've kind of yeah, we'll see how much this continues. I don't want this kind of composition to be samey and boring, but I also really like it. I also really like this kind of thing. Hello, we have all the follows coming. Welcome, Forest Shade. I appreciate it so much. Am I still splitting the animatic into two? Right, so let's talk Secret Life. I'm going to start drawing and we'll start talking Secret Life. And I have a lot of opinions on Secret Life. I actually pronounced your screen name correctly, Taryn. Cool. I'm not usually very good at that. I'm not. Thank you for letting me know because that makes me happy. I'm not very good. Okay. I'm just gonna start drawing and we'll go from there. I also had like him without the tears and then with the tears kind of like more ruffled up. We obviously need the tears, right? Thoughts about the winner? Loved it. I got spoiled. I spoiled myself on the winner. And if you don't know yet, leave now. Leave now if you don't know, because you know the big warning, Secret Life spoilerage. If you don't know, leave. Go away. Love you, but leave. Because I don't want you to be spoiled like I was. I popped on Pinterest to look for reference pictures for these hands, and my Pinterest was just Scar has won Secret Life. And honestly, so happy that Scar won. He deserved it so much. Oh, you think Secret Life was one of the best life series yet? I have opinions. And I will voice those opinions once I get a moment. Yeah. Oh, you're rooting for Scar the whole time? I wasn't, which is... honestly, I banked on Scar. Exactly, the friendless villain again. I love the parallels. I love the parallels of Pearl winning Double Life and also Scar winning Secret Life because they were on their own. And also Pearl there to support him. Oh, I still have Mumbo's color palette here, which is great. Again, I used that 2 years ago last time. But oh man, yes. I loved Pearl also like going to him going, kill me now so that you can take out Gem. Please, I don't want to win. I want you to take this home. And Pearl, oh my gosh. So beautiful. He was hoping Joel was going to win. I was banking on Gem. So I had a bet with Simon. And I was like, oh, I bet it's going to be Gem. And we didn't have time. Also, we didn't have time to watch Secret Life yesterday. And that's why I didn't watch it immediately, because I had very good reasons on why I didn't go and watch Secret Life immediately. And it's because of this. This was my reason that I didn't watch Secret Life yesterday. And I think it's a very good reason. It's a very, very good reason. Hiya, Koala. Good evening. How are you, my dude? So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit late on watching the good reason. Yeah, good reason. Oh, his name is Fungus and he's adorable. He likes to suckle on your ear, I have not gotten a very good night's sleep, I'm going to be honest. We kitty sat for the night and it was so lovely. But yeah, I was going like, oh, I bet Gem's going to win. And Simon, who was kind of like, okay, we all bank on Scar because Scar is fantastic. He's actually like, everyone kind of underestimates how good he is at the game, especially with his bow. But she kind of almost jokingly said like, oh, I bet Scar's gonna win. And then it was just kind of like, I texted her going like, I have been spoiled. And she's like, who won? And I said, I was wrong and you were right. Unwilling lonely villain. And Martin the traitor who was pushed only by himself from possible possession. Yeah. Fungus must be a fungi. He is a fungi. He's such a fungi. Oh, so cute. Absolutely adore the little kitten. I think he's called Fungus. Oof. No, he's actually called fungi. He's called fungi, as in like in German, or especially in Swiss German, to make something cute, you add an I to the end of the world. The world? At the end of the... It's the end of the world as we know it. At the end of the word, to make something kind of like cute, you add a little I to it. So that's why he's called fungi, because he's cute and he's a little fungus. And Scar didn't even take Pearl's free kill. Yes, he kept his honor. He kept his honor to not do it. And I loved that. Also, you came to lurk? Well, hi, Cucumber. Welcome to the lurk. Oh my gosh. It's just... And also, like, obviously we're going to have flashbacks to Third Life. Oh man. So good. So good. And I feel fine. Exactly. Green Signal handily destroy Gem and the Scots lead? Aha. As in the leader on the series. I haven't watched a lot of perspectives, so there's a lot of stuff that I won't know yet. I just kind of watched. What I did is I watched Scar's perspective first because I got spoiled on flipping Pinterest looking for references, and then so I watched Scar first, and then just out of interest because goodness me, what a savage Scar was, I watched Tango's and then I watched Skizz's perspectives, because savage. Oh my gosh. You spoiled on Discord? Oh no. Not from the Everyone Discord, right? Because if the Everyone Discord did that, I'm gonna have to be mad at people. You recommend? Apparently, Gem's episode and her editing was also really good, I heard. So I'm definitely gonna watch more perspectives. But yeah, it's just a case of time as well. It is a case. Tango's obviously the best perspective to watch. You're not biased. Tango is always the best perspective to watch in your opinion, Hawk. That's just always the case. I just had to see like his reaction to how Scar took him out because brutal. You watch Scott's and Gem's ending? Aha! Well, that's the kind of thing, like, if they die, you gotta click out yourself, because, like, if they continue on to... I don't see that as spoiling, then. I'm gonna be... Tango Tech Hearts. We love the Tango Tech Hearts. I don't necessarily consider that spoiling if you were, like, already watching and they showed the ending, because it's fully in their right to do so. I mean, a lot of people end it before... they actually, before the actual end, they end the episode before the actual series ends. But if they don't, then it's kind of like on us to click off at the right time if we don't want to be spoiled. Oh wait, Gem and Scott's Discord? I'm gonna be your first animatic. Cool, my dude. I can't remember where his ear stops. Does it stop there? No, it's a bit of a small ear. I think it stops there. Right, I'm sorry if I've missed any chat messages. If you guys have a question or a remark that you want me to react to, then ask it again, but don't spam. we don't like spammers, but like there's a bigger chance that I'll catch it if I see it again. Agree and destroy the Gem and the Scots. Wow, cool. I have not had the time to watch Secret Life, like a lot of perspectives at all, so I don't know a lot of storylines, which is really going to be difficult to make a cohesive animatic out of it. At some point last week, I decided I'm going to make a spreadsheet of what I can remember happening in all the sessions with all the characters. In fact, I could show it to you guys, I guess. Let's see. Boop. And then we'll do you full screen. And we'll do double full screen. And we'll do this. Is this gonna work? Yeah, I have spreadsheet. Oh, the quality is not great. Quality is not great. Can I zoom in? Control. Can I zoom? TNF Ritz, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Hold on, guys. I'll see if I can zoom in here. That's probably going to work better. In fact, let's just go to right to 200, and I'll just have a quick scroll through. From 55 hearts down to 15 hearts. Oh my gosh, green machine. There's a couple things that I don't want to show. Cool, we'll do that. So yeah, what I've been doing is I've been doing like every session. Each character has like a color, and I've done it so that like only if I put something in there, the colors change. So yeah, and like every week, and like I have this part where we have what was the big part in that week, and you know, that kind of thing. Just as like an idea for animatic stuff. I don't want to fill it all out because that's way too much information to fit into animatic stuff. But we'll see. We'll see how much. Oh, in fact, finished. There we go. That's probably important for session 9. Anyway, can we just appreciate their task is win, and then Scar here actually did win. So yeah, there are a lot of. I will at some point like post the whole thing if people want to read through it. But yeah, some people on the Discord have already found some very funny parts, like not first out for Jimmy. Jimmy was not first up. But yeah, I've put together the spreadsheet because there's no other way that I'm going to keep an overview of stuff. Anyway, yep, let's continue drawing. So Green really had like a big fight with Gem and the Scots. Crazy. Was that when they took him out? Was that like his last stand? Because, whoo, cool. You gotta have an epic last stand and not die falling off of the earth. like somebody. Yeah, and Cleo and Green had to leave him behind. Had to leave Ether behind. Oh, pain. Poor guy. Man, I am not used to drawing Mumbo. It's been so long since I last drew Mumbo. I can't think of when I last drew Mumbo. It must have been Everyone Wants to Rule the World, I guess. Wild Berserker Rampage. Went into the file wondering how it would end, how it would go into an animatic. We'll see. I only watched Scar's episode for the final session? I have watched Scar's episode, and then just out of curiosity, I kind of skipped through most of Skiz and Tango's just to see how they were taken out and how they reacted to them being taken out. Also, like, just how brutal Scar was to Skiz, going like, I murdered your buddy and I'm bringing you down to just a few hearts. Like, hold on, buddy. That's just a bit harsh. But yeah, that was just a brutal moment. I haven't had a lot of time. No, actually, that's a lie. I kind of have been a bit lazy today, but I really wanted to get up to date with Vault Hunters because they had the Habba event as well, and I thought, you know, I'd just keep up to date with Vault Hunters because I'm not up to date with Secret Life. And I am actually more interested in keeping up to date with Vault Hunters for potential little things for the future. Hiya, Clear Custard. Welcome, my dude. Lovely to have you here. Welcome. Tango getting something like 7 gifted hearts with it. It was so wholesome. Like, if there's anything that shows me that the Heart Foundation was worth it, it's that moment. So sweet of everyone. And also, like, I think they also have the thought of, oh, I don't want them to be out in the first 5 minutes because they won't have a video for this week, right? You're off for Christmas break? You're off to do the last terms on Monday? Oh, good for you, my dude. Let's go. I have exams in January, so my Christmas break is going to be spent studying. But yeah. I tell you what, though. I will say I have some things to talk about. You're playing Vault Hunters as we speak. Oh, yeah, okay. I need to make a list. I need to make a mental list. No, I actually might make a physical list of what I want to talk about. I would do if I had any notes next to me. Anyway, just keep tabs on what I've already mentioned, guys. Maybe I can, like, go and say what I haven't talked about yet and kind of think of I have a lot of things. I have things that I wish to speak to you about because there's been a lot of things happening. The Roomies Alliance, was that Ether, Green, and Clear? Is that what they were? Hi, Aaron. Hi, my dude. 3 AM for you. Oh, you go sleep, my dude. I appreciate for you to come by and say hi, though. Thank you so much. So basically, the point is that I want to make right now, that off the top of my brain, and someone write this down because I have no notes right now. I could write it down on the document, but So the point I want to make is I want to talk about Secret Life and my opinions on Secret Life as a series. I want to talk about what my plans are for Animatics Secret Life. And we'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel with maybe releasing, you know, revealing a little bit about a song, maybe. Maybe a song. And then another point I want to make is, and I might actually start with this point because it'll be over very quickly. I have something to talk about concerning my good friend Hawk's Avatar The Last Airbender AU. If you have yet to read that AU, you must do. It's on AO3. Anyway. I think I'm going to start with that actually. So Hawkwing, in fact, I haven't shared it yet, and I'm going to open up Google now, and I'm going to share it. Unless you have it right here, Hawk. If you have it, it's you, Hawk. Hawk is in chat. Hawk is my wonderful, helpful moderator, and also one of my amazing friends of the online worlds. If you want to post the link to your fic in the Discord, in the stream chat, Hawk, be my guest. Because there is something that we got to talk about concerning that. Right, I'm going to open that link right now. Because they have added a note to this fic in their most recent chapter, and I'm not going to spoil any of the chapters if you haven't, but I recommend you do. They're very important. And at the bottom, is it at the bottom? Right. So, okay. Let's see. I'm just going to read through what they said and kind of bullet point, because I need to make sure that I don't spoil too much. Yay! Posture check. Thank you. I sit up straight. So my friend Hawk has been posting this fan fiction of Avatar: The Last Airbender crossed over with the Life series. It's fantastic. If you haven't read it yet, make sure you do, because it's been such a passion project of theirs, and I've been kind of a part of some things with it. We kind of worked on some ideas together, and I have done a thing. I have been working on a super secret project that is canon. That is a canon addition to this story, and I'm quoting Hawk by saying this so that I'm not gonna, reveal too much. The super secret project that I've been working on since September, and I've teased again and again. It's finally finished. I said on Discord that I'd finally finished it. It's finally finished. And you guys are going to find out about it in approximately a month. Which I know, I'm sorry that you have to wait another bit, but this is important, okay? It's a canon addition to Hawk's Avatar: The Last Airbender AU, so make sure you read it. You know what you're reading next? Go bookmark it. Go leave it in your tabs, leave it in your favorites. It's a really good story, and I'm completely biased because this story is also very dear to my heart as well. And Hawk is one of the most amazing writers out there. But again, I'm very biased, but I still think it's fantastic. It's a very good story. If you haven't reading it, I hope you've been enjoying it. And yeah, so make sure you stay up to date with that, because in about a month, you'll find out what I've been doing. You'll find out what I've been doing as a canon edition. There's 13 chapters, so you've got stuff to occupy your brain until I'm able to yes, exactly. So 13 chapters have already been posted. So make sure you stay up to date before I go like wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. This is what I've done. So yeah, I hope. Am I spoiling anything? Hawk, shout at me if I said something wrong. Well, I guess it's too long to take back. Is everything released? No, it's still being released every Saturday. So there's a new chapter out right now that I have yet to reread. And I think it leaves you guys on a big cliffhanger. So muhaha. I have too many fingers. Oh no, that's part of his shirt. Okay. I've given Mumbo 5 fingers. No, 5 fingers, that's not too many. 5 fingers is normal. 6 fingers. Oh, what is he, a yokai? Which ones do that? Oreo? Oreo. Yes, an Oreo. Phasmo, Ghost, Oreo. There is going to be 21 chapters in total. Exactly. Upload once a week. But yes. Oh gosh. You know, a weirdly large number of people with less than 5 fingers. I guess if you have like an accident and stuff, that totally work. Or I think there's also genetic things where you can be born without without 10 fingers. I think even maybe more. I don't know. Maybe I've been going way too much into fantasy and sci-fi. I can't figure out where his eyes end and where his bags in his eyes begin. Okay. Right. So, should we move on to Secret Life? I think we talk about the animatics later. We talk about the animatics later. I kind of want to go on a little bit of a talk about Secret Life because I've been struggling. I've had trouble. You know, one person with 5 fingers total. Oh wow. That's I don't think I know anyone. Gotta go. Bye, chat and Kitty. Bye, Hawk. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. I hope your eyes do better. I gotta give Mumbo some red eyes because he is a red life. So, I have thoughts on Secret Life. I should have maybe compiled these. I've been talking about these like privately with a couple of people over the last few weeks. It's not my favorite season. Not my favorite season. And I could tell you this right now, I think it's my least favorite season. From the start. Like with Limited Life, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know, I need it to kind of like simmer a bit before I decide. I could tell you now that I'm not a massive fan of Secret Life. And here are my reasons before you have a go at me. Here are my reasons before you have a go at me. And entirely, like, this is one of those things where I'm entitled to my opinion, and this could be entirely personal, right? A lot of these factors that play into why I couldn't enjoy this season as much as others are because of personal things, right? So, this is just to have that caveat. Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I will not have a go at you if it's your favorite one. It just came at a really weird time for me, and I have reasons why I'm not a massive fan of this one as I have been of the other ones. Okay, so I'm just trying to think what I can do while I'm talking about this. I can shade Mumbo. So, here, I'll go with the personal reasonings first, I guess. You're curious to hear my reasonings? Cool. Just don't have a go at me yet, okay, guys? Because I know this series is very dear to a lot of people's hearts, so I don't want to have a go at anyone. But yeah, we're entitled to our opinions. And obviously, like, I will start off by saying I still really enjoyed this series. And I won't be like, oh, they shouldn't be doing it because it's not as good as the other ones. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm still really enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it as much as I have the previous seasons, right? I've been enjoying it like I enjoy, I don't know, a Hermitcraft episode, right? I've been like, oh, I'm going to watch that and I'm going to have a good time watching it. But not like with the rabbit feel of going, oh my gosh, Secret Life's updated or uploaded. I have to go watch it now and see as many perspectives as I can. So, here are my reasonings. And I'll go personal first. And this is just situational, and this is just how things happened. I took a while before I finished the Limited Life animatic. So by the time that I finished the animatic, I only had like a month of a break. Maybe a bit more, like maybe a month and a half before Secret Life started airing after I finished the Limited Life animatic. And for me personally, that wasn't enough of a break. It felt like we were immediately back into it, and for me, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work working on these animatics. I adore doing them, so like if I didn't like doing them, I wouldn't. But it's kind of like I didn't have enough of a break between seasons. I feel like it was maybe a little bit rushed, personally. And that's kind of like, it kind of landed at a bad time for me in that sense. Hello, Lunai? Lunai's glitched? Lunai's glitched? Did I read that correctly? Welcome, my dude. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. So yeah, that was kind of like first reasoning. Second reasoning being also I was about to start a huge project, and I did actually, like, I still continued with a different project, and that's like the one connecting to Hawks AU. I started that back in September. I started that project back in September for Hawk, and like that's kind of when they announced the Secret Life stuff, and I just stayed stubborn and decided to continue that, and I've only just finished it. So, so that it kind of came at a bad time where I was like, I'm not ready to kind of dive into another Life series. But like that's completely personal. Like some people will be a lot more ready. Some people consume it just for fun. And, well, it's really difficult because I do also consume it for fun. I enjoy consuming it, but there's another layer to it where I'm like, okay, thinking about notes that I can take, about songs that I can use for an animatic, because I do really want to do these. And I think the Life series deserve like these passion projects of all these people making animatics and songs and writing stories to them. I think they're fantastic. I think people deserve them. That the Life series people deserve all this like fan work that has been created for it. And the fandom is wonderful. So that was my first reasoning. It came at a bad time. Also, I started university. I started my next term at university. Like, Secret Life started during my second week of the new term, and it's been a really difficult term. And like I've got exams coming up, so that's another case of I won't be able to draw as much and work on it as much. Because my first animatics that I did, I was in a gap year, so I could work on it 24/7 if I wanted to. I can't now. That's just the fact of life. It's just the way that it is. And so, yeah, bad timing for me because I just started semester and I didn't have time to watch stuff. And then another thing of, just trying to think. I couldn't find a song at the start as well, and that kind of bummed me out a bit. I couldn't immediately find a song, which that's just per chance, and like there's no reason to dislike Secret Life for that reason only. That's on the wrong there. That was just another thing that popped in my mind. So these are now we're going to move on to less personal things, situational things, and kind of like talk on kind of what felt different about Secret Life. To me, and this is again completely personal and all that, I will hydrate quickly. You found one, cool, Jester. So, to me, like, so again, this is all personal, and if you guys, if people out there really enjoyed Secret Life, good for you. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And so, reasons, right? Reasons, and I'm going to just sit here and let you guys stare at Mumbo for a bit while I talk about these reasons, because I need to think about them while I talk about them. I feel like the concept of the secrets and the secret keeper, I think it's content creationally a very good idea, because it forces you to watch everyone's perspectives and kind of like see like, oh, what were they doing? Why was Big B gaslighting everyone? We still don't know. And that kind of thing, right? But what it kind of works against is people building up these alliances and these relationships that are so integral to the live series, in my opinion. This is again just kind of what is important to me in the live series and why I enjoy it so much. These are kind of factors that make the live series as enjoyable as it is for me. So that is my whole thought on. It didn't help any kind of relationships being built up, like meaningful alliances, right? Because you think of the life series, you think, oh my gosh, Third Life, Green and Scar Desert Duo, inseparable. Yes, they were fantastic. Dogwarts, loved them. Last Life, loved the Southerners, loved the Shadow Clan, right? And then you think of the soulmates in Double Life, like, yes, I love the Ranchers, I love the Boat Boys. Unlimited Life, the Ties, the Bad Boys. I don't have a personal connection where I'm like, I would die for this team. Well, maybe that's a bit overreacting, but I've had a favorite team every single season where I've been like, I adore them. And if anything were to happen to them, I would cry. I haven't had a personal connection to any of the alliances of that. So that was kind of like, that I missed that. I missed that a lot for the live series, but you don't have to have that in a Minecraft series for it to not be enjoyable, right? And so another thing, and this is something that I had an epiphany with recently, is that with the whole secret thing, or the way Secret Life is built up, it had a lot of heavy hitters, right? It had the Warden versus the Wither, and all the Wardens on the surface, and so much happening. It had these heavy hitters. The dragon fight, how could I forget the dragon fight? My gosh. It's so many heavy hitters, and that's obviously going to draw people in. That's what big blockbuster movies do nowadays. You've got the big heavy hitters. People love that. I enjoyed it as well, but people love that. But it just felt like too much at once, which, you know, it's a bit nitpicky. But it makes you think, like, how are they going to up it next season, right? How are they going to... They had like so many Wardens and a Wither and a Dragon all in one series. How are they going to improve on that, right? That's the question. Hiya, Vulcan. Thank you for resubbing with Prime. I can't speak. I appreciate that. You got a yellow heart now. Let's go. It almost felt manufactured through because of the secrets in the other series. The Warden things happened kind of naturally. Yeah, that's also... I see that. Your favourite season was Double Life, Callahan? Callahan. It's because of 5 a.m. Pearl. Yeah, 5 a.m. Pearl was fantastic. Anyway. And, you enjoyed how people act differently? Oh, yeah, dude, Etho. Etho was great. I loved the Etho content in this. It was fantastic. I will say I have some moments that I adore in this series, that they're fantastic. Don't get me wrong. So they had the big hitters, right? It had like all the Wardens, all and everything, and like Vulcan said, it's kind of it felt a bit forced. And so basically what am I trying to say? The epiphany that I had the other day is it doesn't have character stories, right? It has the big storylines of the heavy hitters of of the overarching, like, oh, we defeated the dragon and the wither, and there was big action scenes, but it didn't have the personal character stories. We didn't have Cleo being Etho, oh yeah, being divorced to Etho, but Cleo being B-Dubs and Scar's mum. We didn't have that. We didn't have we didn't have Rendog and his storylines, which, or you know, always miss that. But we didn't have like the personal storylines of like, oh, is Martin gonna betray Scott like he did in Limited Life? And there weren't any of those kind of things. The people who had that the most were the big dogs for me. They felt like a very together alliance more than many other people. I think the alliance of Cleo, Etho, and Green was very good, but we did have Ren. Yeah, Ren, like we missed Ren. We missed Ren with. If we don't have Ren, we don't have a lot of stories. But there were not like there weren't a lot of character-driven moments that are very memorable for me. And I'm, as someone, I view the live series through the lens of making an animatic out of it, which Heart Foundation, true, true. I mean, Tango and Skiz were very, what's it called? They felt very true to character. They felt, oh my gosh, and how Tango refused to hurt Skiz and then went for Scar and said, love that. They were very like consistent. I like that. But I didn't feel like they were like just these very special character interactions that we've had already. Maybe because they don't know if they can do much more out of it. I don't know. But there wasn't any huge character storytelling, and I hope I've put that point across. I loved the concept of Gem and the Scots and the Mounders from the start. I was like, oh my gosh, these team-ups are amazing. But they didn't do anything with it. They didn't hang out together. They didn't feel like a team, right? So that it kind of like the whole thing with Secret Life where everyone's going to do their own secrets every week, it made everyone very divided. So, and that's kind of like, I see it through the lens of a storytelling perspective of something that I can make an animatic out of, right? And so that's obviously going to skew my experience if they don't go for that. That's just gonna be the case. Like, you can't make an animatic out of every single Hermitcraft season. I mean, you could out of season 8, but yeah, it's impossible because it's a different kind of narrative. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy Hermitcraft. Didn't get any good ships. I'm not much of a shipper, but like I see that. I see that how that like doesn't translate over. Yeah, it's just had a part after Jimmy out how he's going to kill everyone. It seemed like he was trying to go somewhere with that concept, but nothing really happened. Martin, yeah, I haven't really been, which is weird because I usually watch Martin first, but I've just kind of been, what I've been doing is I've been waiting for people to watch it and then give me a recommendation on who I should watch, who's a good person to watch that season, that session, because I don't have time to watch everyone. So I haven't watched everyone very consistently. There's been no one who I've watched every single week of. So like, from a storytelling standpoint, it kind of didn't work for me. But from a like content creation standpoint, it's obviously a genius because you've got all these people that everyone love, and they're like, oh, they've got their secrets, so you have to go and watch everyone. You've got it's great from from that kind of perspective. So it's depending on what you go in there expecting, right? And I go in there like looking for drama and a story that I can make an animatic into, and that's maybe hindering my experience on it. With what kind of viewpoint I go into it, right? That always was something that you always need to catch yourself on. Like, before you say that something is bad, if you like see stuff online and so on, if you go into something thinking it's already bad, then you're going to come out thinking it's bad, right? But if you go into it and you think like, okay, what are my expectations for this, and what is reasonable to have what's like reasonable to have an expectation, is then you can much improve your experience if you, your experience can be much better if you manage your expectations accordingly, and those expectations are actually what the film or the series is trying to give you, right? So that's the kind of standpoint that I'm on. I probably came into this with a storytelling perspective, kind of going like, okay, what dramatic moments can I draw? And that might have hindered not necessarily ruined, because I still enjoyed it, but that might have limited how much I could enjoy the series. Right, so Scar did have a fun villain arc. I feel like everyone was too busy with secrets to actually do regular life series stuff. Yeah, exactly. They also ran out of secrets so quickly. I feel like they banked on more people submitting secrets, but I feel like they ran out so quickly. There were so many that were repeated, especially the red life tasks. So, yeah. Anyway, that rant is, I think, over. I think I've had all that. I've said all that I want to say there. And posture check, thank you. I set up straight. I also need to move my microphone a bit closer. Stuff with Lizzie and Joel was so sad. I honestly have not watched any of their perspectives. I know that there's some angst to be had, where Lizzie, and especially Lizzie, and then Lizzie dying, and then Joel mourning her. There's definitely some angst potential to be had, and that might be somewhere where I go back and have a see how they reacted, how that was happening. Also, hiya, Michael makes skins. Do you make skins, perchance? Hello, my dude. Welcome. I love that you followed. What am I saying? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. End of Martin's finale. He really checkmated us with wanting lore. I haven't seen that. I should probably watch that. So, yeah. Lizzie's episode before last was tragic. So her second to last. Oh, the thing, the party. Oh, that was really sad. Oh my gosh. So, let's continue here with Mumbo. On that front, Scar telling Scott he stole Lizzie's spine was one of the most unhinged moments. Wait, what? He told Scott he stole Lizzie's spine? What? Haven't seen. Is it good? I heard it was a weird one. From just messages I kind of glossed over in the Discord. Scar sold Joel Lizzie's spine back? Oh my gosh. That does feel very unhinged. I think I'm going to... with this drawing, add a background now. My hair is everywhere on this desk and it's annoying me. But I'm wondering, do I do the same background or do I do a different background? It's one of those ones, it's one of those moments where we have a very abstract background. I couldn't tell you where this is happening. Classic villain Scar. Martin's level was pretty fun, but at the end Martin finished the episode just normal. Put weird symbol and then said, why are you still here? You really think you'd get lore? Lol. Love that. Awesome. The only non-villain task Scar had was to be Phil's fanboy. Let's go. The forest. Am I drawing forest in the background? I think I'm just going to do an abstract... What am I doing? This would be one of those ones where the crystal would kind of come out towards you. Maybe coming forwards if I were to move it. Secret Keeper was brutal Scar. I do wonder what kind of lore people who are into that Watcher stuff, into the Watcher kind of stuff, will come up with. I'm not usually one to necessarily go for it, but I am intrigued. He didn't like his friend. He was on a time crunch. Oh, bless. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for a background. What colours? Because, like, we've kind of got oranges here for some reason, and I don't like the oranges. Maybe I want more of a red. A red and a purple in the background. Just to kind of keep... posture check, thank you. I set up straight. Just to keep with the colour scheme that we have, like him being a red life and all that jazz. I feel like his eyes are a bit weird. So is it late to change his eyes? I don't know. I've been struggling with eyes recently. Well, I heard someone home. Apparently. I thought I was alone at home. Hi Mikey. Hello, hello, my dude. Seen a lot of Scar was hated by the Secret Keeper. There you go. What I also haven't seen a lot of is, like, I have been browsing the AO3s, and I have not seen a lot of Secret Life fanfic stuff. I've seen loads of fan art, and what I've done is I've kind of tried to stay away from fan art out of the fear that it will subconsciously land in my brain and kind of go, no, that's not better, is it? It's a weird perspective. I think I'm just going to keep the eyes the way they are. Maybe just cut them off a little bit like this, which can be interpreted as eyelashes. Maybe they're too far apart. These are a whole bunch of maybes. I shouldn't be pondering on this late into, oopsie, this late into the drawing. Alpha locked layers? Oh yes, I have. Boop, boop. No, not that one. Which one do I want to? That one. Keep hitting the little bells on my microphone. Trying to write a poem of the Final Death series, so I've been trying to look for storylines to tie into that. Love the task of idea of Jem being Boogeyman. That was great. It did feel a bit like much to have that immediately after. Don't need that. To have that immediately after the Wither Crystal PvP. That is what we are doing. But we're doing it in the Last Life. There's a redraw of Last Life animatic frame. I'm trying to improve on Mumbo's eyes here because they look a bit strange to me. For some reason. I don't know why. Maybe they're too large. I don't know. What have I done? Guys, I can't do eyes anymore. This is bad. Yeah, that's already better. He looks like he's looking more at you. Right. Don't know where to start? Different tastes, I suppose. I guess, yeah. Ether's dishwasher. Ether's dishwasher. It depends on what you like consider to be a storyline worth telling, right? Because there are loads of storylines in the live series. And usually it's a case of I need to see which ones I can't involve because there's so many, right? But this time it's a case of, for me personally, I need to figure out which ones I need to kind of have a look around for see which ones I will involve. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Do we douse him in red? The infamous Crystal PvP. He did his best in Last Life, let's be honest. He did his best. He tried so hard. What if we were to bloom a bit of this? Bloom, bloom, bloom. That is some weird bloomage. Oh wow, he looks pink on my screen. Does he look pink on your screens? He doesn't look pink on my iPad, but he looks pink on my computer screen. Not what we're looking for necessarily. A little pink. He looks like he's glowing pink, man. Lost all his life by allowing people to kill him. Man, Scott is just such a fantastic player. How does he do this? I need to make this otherwise more red. You know, I can make this a deep purple. Are we going to go from a deep dark purple to the red? What can we do if we... Ooh, that's very pink. That is incredibly pink. Scar killed Ether all 3 times. Lighten. I'm thinking I just do a bit of smudging just to add some texture in this. And then we'll figure out what kind of other texture we want to do. Because we kind of had like clouds on that. We could do swirliness. We could do... I'm just trying to think, what do I want to do like in combination with the end crystal? I might make the red a bit more bloomy. Hiya Annie, how you doing, my dude? The murder camel. The murder camel. Hiya General Kenobi. Hello there. Well, hello there. Can we go around and... I'm trying to figure out what to do. Mini dishwasher representation? As in like the magma slime or the warden? Because the warden, I can tell you now, will be represented. Because that was such an iconic moment. It's one of those things like... I'm feeling a little bit stressed, right? Because people have been kind of going like, oh my gosh, you have to add this animatic. You have to add this this moment in the animatic, right? Hiya, Cole. Hello. Thank you so much for following. I've been feeling a little bit stressed recently when I've been reading like comments on previous posts and stuff. Like, oh, you have to add this. You have to do that. And it kind of feels like, maybe this is just how I'm interpreting it, but it kind of feels like, oh my gosh, if you don't add this, I'm going to be so sad. And I'm just kind of like, well, I didn't feel that it was a very important moment, or people are trying to kind of talk into the creative process, and I'm like, I don't know. The fandoms felt weird for Secret Life, I'm going to be honest. Gem and Pearl are terrifying. I want them to team up. I want a Gem and Pearl team up. I want a soup group team up. I want a soup group team up. Oh my gosh, that'd be so good. I was kind of hoping for that. I was hoping for a ranchers we team up, but oh well. I'm just mentioning it, Preston, because I like it's just something that I've also realized recently, and I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, the pressure. I'm feeling so much pressure right now, and maybe this is a good time to actually, you know, pop on into talking about the animatic, right? Maybe we should. The hump duo. Okay. Maybe it's a good time to start talking about my plans for animatic stuff. Hiya, Aniel. Aniel's adventure. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. Welcome, my dude. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Plans for animatic time. Yes. So, where to start? If you are new here and you haven't like heard me ramble about this before, with the Secret Life animatics in particular, I am planning on making 2. I'm gonna do 2 animatics for this one, kind of like to reminisce back on making and how I did 2 for Secret Life for Last Life. I did 2 animatics for Last Life, and I'm kind of like feeling a bit nostalgic, thinking, oh, I'll do that as well. My reasons, I have reasons. The song that I found that I was like, no, this has to be like the first animatic. I'm spoiling you. Ooh, well, that's the thing, Meow. Is the question is if I'm actually going to be able to finish them before the next live series comes out. If this trend continues of them bringing out one every like finishing one, and then if they were to bring the next one out, I don't know, in April, I will not have finished the animatics before then, I don't think. Especially because I've got stressful times with uni coming up. Hiya, Ek 2000. Thank you for following, my dude. I appreciate it. Welcome. So yeah, I'm doing 2 animatics. My reasons. For the first, like, when I finally got a song, when I got a song that I was like, oh my gosh, yes, this is the animatic song. It's only a 3-minute song. It's the one and that's me. I am the Everin. Hello. I'm only one person of Everin. Everin is 3 people, by the way. Just so that you guys, in case you didn't know. There are actually 3, and it's the 3 and only. That's, yeah, it doesn't work. The one and only for 3. Anyway, love one to be more official and the second to be more story based. Not the plan that I'm gonna have. Not the plan that I have. I'm going for more splitting it into 2 time wise, right? So like having, and the split is gonna be with the wither fight. So that's what I did for the last life one animatics. Like I finished when people started going red. The first animatic of Who Are You Really? And the second animatic of Everyone Wants to Rule the World kind of started off on the second half. So that's what I'm planning to do with this one. And yeah, like I said, the reasons are it's a very long series and there was no way I was going to fit all of the story beats that I wanted to into a 3-minute song. Because Battle Cry was 5 minutes. Running Up the Hill, I think, was 6 minutes. I could check, actually. I could quickly pop onto the YouTube's videos. So yeah, Battle Cry is 5 minutes. Running Up the Hill is almost 6 minutes. I couldn't stuff it into a 3-minute thing of, what is it, 9 weeks now? We've had 9 weeks of Secret Life. So, also, hi there, Dog Lover. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. You're not popping up in my things. Oh no, there you are. Hello. Hello, welcome. I appreciate the follow. Man, Mumbo's looking way too pink here. Would I post the animatics at the same time? No. I would post the first and then work on the second. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to delete this. I have an idea. I'm going to go for inverted colors. I'm going to go for more pink in the center and then go out to red. So yeah. I've changed my mind. My mind has been changed. Maybe I'll make it dark and then I can bloom. So yeah, there was no way I was going to fit the 3 songs. And I'm still doing the first animatic to that song. And who knows? Depending on how generous I feel, I might reveal that song this stream, at the end of this stream. Who knows? Star, are you getting booped? Do I draw everything on Procreate? Yes, I draw everything on Procreate and I edit everything on DaVinci Resolve. So, how am I going to handle Zombie Apocalypse? Don't know yet. I haven't planned that out yet. That's part of the second animatic and I still have yet to plan out most of that. I have both songs. I have both songs for both animatics planned. Like, I know which ones I'm taking. I know which songs I'm taking. And I'm slightly more hyped for the second song because that's been on my animatic playlist forever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can finally make an animatic to it. But yeah, anyway. It would be nice to me. So that we get the song revealed. What would be interesting is to see if give us song leaks. I will at the end of the stream. I'll tease some things and see if you guys can figure it out. We'll do it like that. How about that? But yeah. My brain has just gone dead again. What was I talking about? Secret Life. Something in Secret Life. I'm trying to figure out this background. It's so hard. Everyone's pooping Ellie. Man, it looks so... The colours look awful on my computer screen, but they look much better on my iPad screen. I'm going to have a fiddle. Because usually the computer screen is what other people can see more of. Ellie is getting booped. We're not going to... So, Starry, do not start throwing around cookies. We're not going to have a cookie fight here. Oh, where's my water bowl? There's my water bowl. That's a thing on our Discord, is we throw around cookies at new people. Cookies and cakes. And then there's a food fight. Anyway. Why am I struggling so much with this background? Do I like the red? I like this red. No, mango, no! No, mango! Wasn't there also soup getting thrown around? Yes, that was also a thing that we did a lot of back in the past. Right. That's way too pink. Let's see. I'm terrified that I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be able to draw anymore. Oh dear. Because I've not drawn a lot over the last for the entire semester really. So that's kind of my concern. Anyway. Stuff being thrown into the soup. I don't know. Is there? Is there stuff being thrown into soup? What do we think of this? It's so pink, but actually that's not too bad. I like that. Let's just do a little bit of smudgage and then we'll add lighter colours. Why am I taking so long on this? I don't know. I'm just trying to getting back into the feel of drawing backgrounds because I need to do a lot of that recently. Anyway, stop the food fight. No food fight. Chat, no food fight. Put the food down. But yes, I am doing 2 animatics. What have I already mentioned? I've completely lost track of what I've already said about the animatics. Well, hello there, Vanny. Welcome, my dude. I kind of sound like Pearl. I'm like from the other side of the world from Pearl. Is there a place to watch all the VODs? Yes, there is. We have a Katie Rowe VODs channel. Let me just quickly open up that channel and share the link. I think I have the link somewhere. Maybe if you go in !VOD, there'll be a command, I think, in chat. VODs. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Secretly Australian? I'm not Australian. Do I have an Australian twinge? I can't remember, or maybe just VOD. But there's a link to the channel anyway. I don't upload every stream because I sometimes forget. I apologize when I do forget, but yes. Really? I mean, I've got the British accent, right? I've got the British accent, definitely. Has anyone ever heard an Australian twinge to my accent? Because that would be really weird. I don't think I've ever had that comment before. But let's be honest, my accent is all over the place. Bye, Leviathan. Sam, you're Australian. Do I have an Australian twinge to my accent? I sound very British to you. I sound very British to me as well. I know from people who are from the UK, have said that I have a bit of a German accent when I speak English, and I definitely have an English accent when I speak German, but that is only audible to German people, not to Swiss people. I sound like Katie? I wonder why I sound like Katie. Maybe it's because I am Katie. Oh look, there's the VODs channel. I am my very own accent. That's the question, because the people from the UK have told me that I have kind of like a German accent, or the way I pronounce some things, it's German. Lots of people, I've gotten that a lot, that I sound like Pearl. Am I Pearl? Am I secretly Pearl? Is that the law? I am secretly Pearl. What I've also gotten is that I sound like Lizzie's sister. I sound like everyone apparently. You think the German British mix gives off Australian vibes? Had the Australian accent evolved to be a combination of European accents including British and German? What? Lizzie has a sister? I don't know if Lizzie has a sister. Pearl's an artist. I could never do what Pearl does. Pearl is such an artist. Like, so much respect for Pearl. I like her most recent hermitcraft of building that landscape. True sculptor. Fantastic. Sound more British. You can understand hearing the Australian. You can understand it in my hearing it in my accent, but not really. Well, Sam is Australian, so I go with Sam's opinion. I've never heard that before. I've got Australian friends. I'm gonna have to ask them tomorrow. You have a lot of stream delay. Oh dear. Huh. This is You hear slight German in a very British accent. You hear that, Mango? Because most Swiss people don't. Most Swiss people don't hear my my German in my English. Wait. Oh, the other way around. Actually, most people don't hear my German. Like, most Swiss people don't hear their German in my English accent or the English in my German accent. What's my favorite German word? Why is the first word that came to my mind Schadenfreude? Just because that's already an English word. You mean, you know what subtle influences are? Okay. I just think that's such a cool word. Because it does sound, I think, let me just think. There are all these words. What's my favorite German word? Dude, that is just Schadenfreude, yeah. I can't think. What's my favorite German word? I don't know. I could tell you what my favorite Swiss word is. I think I have a favorite Swiss. Actually, there's a lot of adorable Swiss words, but this one, if people who are Swiss know this, people who are Swiss will know this word because this is the word that they ask anyone to pronounce, and that's how they decide on how good you are at speaking Swiss German. Because Swiss German and German are not the same things. They're completely different dialects. Yeah, Mango got it. Not chuchi-chas, it's ch. The CH is a ch. And I feel like I'm spitting at everyone whenever I go. Mango immediately knew. I have not drawn for a while. I've just been kind of going boop, 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 boop. Googie what? Chuchigashli. Yeah, definitely stay away from Swiss German if you want to. Sounds like French with the chu. Is there a French? Is that French? I mean, it's like there are very French influences. It means kitchen cupboard. The only test is to see if you're worthy of being Swiss. It's so you can pronounce that, yeah. We don't bite. We don't bite. I don't bite. I love that. I need to continue with this. This background is just driving me crazy. I think I'm going to bloom this area a little bit and see what that does. Ooh, like it. As a British person, you can ever barely speak Swiss German. You want me to speak Swiss German? Want to do Swiss German? Oh, Mango, I'm going to embarrass myself. Mango, I'm going to embarrass myself so bad. Oh, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ah, Mango. Nein. Ich habe es nicht gesehen. Muss das Schweizerdeutsch sein? Oh nein. 2 Sekunden. Ich muss für 1 Minute, oder? 1 Minute? Sie haben keinen Plan, was ich sage. Aber Mango, ich habe es schon ein paar Mal gemacht, wo ich Schweizerdeutsch auf Stream rede, oder? Sonntags hat keinen Plan gehabt, was ich da labere. Ja, die Leute verstehen nicht. Verstehen nicht. Ich muss mich einfach so konzentrieren, wenn ich Schweizerdeutsch... Verständlich, ja. Ich muss mich so konzentrieren, wie als würde... Ich bin ein Kartoffel. Okay. Ich bin ein Erdäpfeli. Oh je. Yeah. Das ist eine absolut Katastrophe. Es ist so ein Ding, es ist wie als ich würde versuchen, einen Dialekt zu sprechen, so irgendeinen englischen Dialekt. Offensichtlich nicht Muttersprache, no. Sehr viel, von sehr vielen Leuten höre ich, dass ich so klinge, als würde ich von den Niederländern kommen. Anyway, yes. And then, that was the time going off. Ich verstehe nicht dafür, aber ich liebe es. Ja. Wait, Pufferfish, are you, wait, you need a translation. Niederländisch. Wait, Pufferfish, are you from Germany or from the Netherlands? A lot of people think, like, accent-wise, that I sound like I'm from the Netherlands. That's what I was kind of explaining. Definitely sounds like I'm from the Netherlands. That's what my mum gets as well. Belgium? Oh, Belgium, okay. So, like, the accent, when I speak Swiss German, that's what people kind of pick up. And I'm like, no, not quite. I'm going to try and get this more to the crystal color. I kind of like the colors that we have going on here. That's too purple. Right. Have we no music? Where'd the music go? Hello? It's so quiet. Where did the music go? Musical interlude? Okay, what have I got to sing? What song do I sing, Fernandos? Hi, Fernandos, by the way. Change of music. There's the music. Please play Guten Morgen Sonnenschein. I don't know what that is. Christmas music? Christmas music. Okay, I'll sing. I've got a couple of like Christmas songs that are my absolute favorites, dudes. The Epidemic Sound is having an absolute brain fart right now. It's not actually playing music, which is weird. Christmas music. Okay. My favorite Christmas song is, we have like 2 albums that we play all the time. I'm gonna put music on the back again because I want to see if this works. Guys, we might not have music. Oh, we do. It wasn't playing. Getting massive Secret Life spoilers here on my accent. Does anyone else know good? I don't. Technical difficulties, broken. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't load. Anyway, 2 songs that I absolutely adore that aren't your typical Christmas songs. And I don't know if these are covers or if these are originally from the artist I'm about to mention, but we always listen to an album from Sarah McLachlan, the Winter Song album, and Lorena McKennitt. All of her music is very Christmassy for us, which is very weird because it doesn't sound like Christmas music. But their music is always playing in our house around Christmas time. It's like one of those traditions. It's just not your typical Christmas music, but oh yes. And I will sing. Which one shall I sing? How about? Yeah, I'll go Winter Song. Why not? The lake is frozen over. Gotta do. Wait, how long is musical interlude actually? Hold on. Ba-dum. How long? Wait, where do I click that? Oh, that's where I click that. I don't use Twitch very often. How long? For 1 minute, okay. Make me sing badly. Do I sing badly? Right, 1 minute. The lake is frozen over. Trees are white with snow. Hey, Koala, if someone had said that before I started singing, I would have done it. And all around reminders of you. Missed opportunity. But everywhere I go, it's later mornings in no hurry, but sleep won't set me free. I lie awake and try to recall how your body felt beside me. When silence gets too hard to handle and the light too dim, this is how I see you. I started way too high. In the snow on Christmas morning, love and happiness surround you. You throw your arms up to the sky. I keep this moment by and by. Oh, how I miss you now, my love. Merry Christmas. That was all head voice. I'm not very good at head voice. There you go. That was the 1 minute. Oh no, ads. Oh no. Oh well. Right, let's continue. Let's do some shading. Now, I want to do some special shading here. And I'm gonna do some shading very similar to how we have the background. Okay. I wanna try some things out. Ads don't like my singing. I'd be like, you know what? Now is the time to play. Now we play now. I do wonder if I just do a little bit of I do a little silhouette. If I do this, and then I kind of erase where the crystal will be shining, because like my thought is like the entirety of the light will be coming from the crystal that we have going on here. Looks like he's covered in blood. But yeah, what was I talking about before we had the I guess we had the Swiss interlude, didn't we? Well, we were talking about accents. I'm still kind of flabbergasted that people think I have an Australian twinge to my accent. Maybe I spend too much time with my Australian friends. One of my friends is gonna adore that. She's got family in Australia, and she keeps going like, "Oh, I have an Australian accent." I'm like, "Oh, do you?" But if I yes, Red Mumbo. If I do suddenly have an Australian twinge to my accent, that's definitely because of her. So that would be fun. Hiya, Jade Abel. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you here, my dude. I will like erase some of the crystal so we have the hands over the crystal there, so we kind of have it surrounding the crystal. What I also want to do that I haven't mentioned yet is the music a bit loud. I feel it's a bit loud. What I do want to do is have this crystal exploding in his hands. I think that would be kind of cool. That would be fun. And also, hello there to Delina. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. The Australian accent isn't awfully different to British. That is true. That is true. Like, if you wanted to hear it, I bet you can. I can. I am a woman that's what drew me to the live series in particular. I already watched the people who started the live series. So I was watching Grian. And in fact, I was already watching Martin before like the whole, before he started, collabing on the live series. I was watching him. I've been watching him for years. You just heard Australian Katie. Yeah, people think I sound like Pearl. But I already like knew most of the people. I was watching Hermitcraft. I've been watching Hermitcraft since season 6. In fact, through Martin is how I found Grian. And I watched a lot of people in the live series, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a cool thing, and all these wholesome people are now being thrown into a death game, and there's carnage. Love it. And I'm always one for drama. And that's how I kind of got pulled to it, and I thought it was the storytelling of Third Life, and especially like the Last Life following, kind of like, I'm a sucker for storytelling. I did Dream SMP animatics before I did Third Life animatics, or live series animatics. So I'm a sucker for storytelling, and like that kind of Minecraft storytelling. I think Minecraft is a fantastic tool for storytelling because it leaves a lot up to the imagination, but at the same time it's great. I'm a very visual person when it comes to storytelling. I do like me some videos and movies and series and that. I don't have the attention span and time to read, but yeah, that's kind of like, I love Minecraft as a storytelling tool, and I had experience in telling stories through Minecraft through previous animatics because that's where I started out with the Dream SMP, and yeah, that's how this came about. First one of the streams. Well, welcome, my dude. Hello. I think a lot of people got into it through Last Life. Do I follow Martin's live series Lost Stuff? I do. Tentatively. I will say tentatively because I like what he does with it, but a lot of people twist that and use it as an excuse to give Grian watcher angst, and I'm not about that. But what Martin does, I do kind of like that. Hiya, Jade. Hello, my dude. I loved what he did in Last Life, and I love what he did in Limited Life. He hasn't really done a lot since, has he? Great to be here. Well, welcome, my dude. I appreciate everyone coming in. I feel like the whole fandom is incredibly active right now with the end of Secret Life. We got a whole bunch of new people coming in. And I appreciate it. Just spending your Saturday evening with us, or Saturday morning, depending on where you are in the world. Or even Sunday morning. Sunday midnight. 5 a.m. people in the eastern widths. So I kind of want his like hands to almost be glowing here because he's holding the end crystal in his hands. So I want like some stark shading contrast. Wow. Currently 4 a.m, but excited to watch a stream more, my dude. I hope you don't have to get up early today, I guess. I would say tomorrow, but yes. I have heard about the Art of Skyland, and I think that's a wonderful project. I can't wait to actually see it properly. Is it already out? I feel like I heard Pix talk about it. Wait, is it already out? Did I miss the Gumroad link? I need to have a look through it, because oh my gosh. I think that's such a cool thing. I love this fandom. Does Scar know about it? It's out? Oh my gosh, I need to go see. Does Scar know about it? Has Scar mentioned anything about it? Because I wish, if he doesn't, then what have we done to not tell Scar enough about this? Scar needs to know about this. He does? Cool. Oh, he did? Okay, I will make sure that I'll have a look at that then. Cool. So, how are we feeling on the Mumbo Jumbolio here? I feel like his shirt in the center here needs to be a lot brighter, because that's like exactly where the crystal is. We can do a little more shading after if we need to. Add extra shading bits. I'll have a look at Scar's community tab, please. Looking amazing so far. I can't wait to see the Scarland book. Yes. So what Secret Life story beats am I most excited for to illustrate in the animatic? Ooh, that's a good question. Hold on. Let me open the spreadsheet and I'll have a look quickly through what I want to add. Obviously, Scar winning, that's obviously going to be a big thing. I plan on maybe having some flashbacks to Third Life. Because, you know, the stand on Magical Mountain. Magical Mountain? No, at the desert. Monopoly Mountain. I really can't wait to do the dragon fight and then like the big dogs. I can't wait to draw Torchy. Have to add Torchy to the animatic, of course. I can't wait for the Wither fight. I've got like this very strong scene in my head, and I don't want to say too much about it because oh my gosh. Warden Wither fight. What did I say? Did I say the wrong thing? But oh, love that. I have some moments. I have moments to think and add. The Boogie Apocalypse, yes, I don't quite know exactly how I'm going to do that yet because that's only in the next animatic and I'm not planning for that yet. I'm just planning for the first animatic now. And we will reveal the song at some point. I don't know when to reveal the second song. Will I reveal the first song tonight? I don't know. I'll give you guys hints. And I'll let you guys ponder about it in the Everin Discord. I'll let you guys ponder about it. And I don't know exactly how I'm going to do hints. How did I do it last time? Does anyone remember back to how I revealed the song to Limited Life? Does anyone remember how I did that? Because maybe I could do the same again. Because that was fun, I think I remember a bit being. Hey Lemonade, how you doing, my dude? From a story perspective, what were my favourite moments? Oof. That's really difficult, my dude, because I had like a kind of talk earlier where I find Secret Life very difficult from a story perspective because there wasn't a lot of story beats. I always like to think like the greater story of things, I guess story perspective, Jimmy not being out first, like breaking the Canary Curse. Planning on, oh yeah, Jimmy Guardian Angel, yes. That is something that I think I could add. My thing is, guys, there are so many moments in this that there will be moments that I don't include that you thought were important. That's just going to be the way it is. And I feel like, especially, there's been a very vocal, probably vocal minority, but there's been very vocal people recently going like, oh, you have to add this to the animatic, you have to. And I've maybe been taking that too literally. It's just been a case of like, makes me feel like, oh, if I don't add this, then this person will be unhappy, or I don't know. I'm not going to make everyone happy. That's just the way that it is. But it kind of puts pressure on me. I'm feeling a whole immense amount of pressure. As one often does, I guess, as an artist, like, you know, imposter syndrome, like, oh my gosh, what's everyone doing here? I don't deserve all this attention. And also kind of being scared that I won't live up to what everyone expects of me for the next animatic, because I still look back at, especially the Limited Life animatic, and I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, that was pretty good. I still am very proud of that work, what I did there. And so I'm kind of like scared that I'm not going to be able to live up to that again, whether that's the best thing I've ever done. That's obviously always the concern. My voice is going, man, what's up with my voice? I haven't streamed and talked for 2 hours straight in a while. We're good. I'm happy making it with my work. And it's just one of those things where I didn't have that previously, where people were like, oh, you have to, you have to, you have to. So I'm just kind of getting used to it. Obviously, the fandom's grown. My first experience with this actually was with the Empires fandom. The Empires SMP fandom just felt very entitled to me when I posted the fashion meme of like season 2 with everyone in the dresses. They were always like, oh my gosh, how could you not add my favorite character? I can't believe you didn't add my favorite character. And I'm like, dude, I drew something for you. Shut up. I obviously take these things way too seriously. I definitely shouldn't listen to comments so much. But yeah, it's one of those things where like, guys, can you just chill a bit? Obviously, people are very passionate and have their opinions, and they obviously want to voice their opinions. But I'm like, you don't need to shout at me for not involving Whip in the fashion meme. And I'm just kind of concerned that a lot of the people from Empires who had that mentality have kind of come over to the live series fandom now and are like the same. And because that really irked me about the Empires fandom, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not doing anything more for the Empires because that just really was not a very fun experience having that kind of stuff. Doesn't really fit in a lineless animatic. The way Scar hesitated and gave Pearl a chance. Lineless? What do you mean lineless animatic? As in like no liner? Like this? Like this? Oh wait, we still have lines. Like this? Lineless. Cursed layer. He is oh yeah, he's got the biggest heart, man. I love Scar so much. Yeah. I think most people it's cursed, yeah. Sam, you're not that far back. You're not that far back. I think people oh well, hold on. Forget the oh man, chat scrolling. I want to read meows. Forget the live series isn't Law intended it in scripted like Empires was as a death game. Yeah, true. I forget that as well. Wavy. He go blur. Yeah, he didn't even realise that was such a Scar thing. You reloaded. Oh, and you closed Vault Hunters. Oh, that was another thing that I wanted to talk about. Hi, Void. How you doing? It's been 14 months. Let's go. Hello, my dude. I appreciate it. Hi. I lost my train of thought. Speaking of Vault Hunters, that was another thing that I wanted to touch on. So, like I said, guys, I've got exam season coming up, so I can't actually plan out streams as much and do pre-work for streams. Like, it'll be a case of I do want to do animatic streams here and there, but if I don't have animatic frames to draw, then I won't be able to stream that, obviously. And so I kind of need something where I can just, you know, sit on and stream for a bit and have a good time with you guys, just to switch off from studying, because I am studying through because my exams are in January and there's a lot of them and there's a lot to learn. But so in that train of thought, Crowlander, my brother, and I are going to do a little Vault Hunters series. We're going to play Vault Hunters like twice a week on stream. We're going to hop onto Vault Hunters and do some vaulting. And we wanted to do this back in summer, but we did not have the time. So we're doing it now. We're going to have that. And Hunters of the Vault. Yes, we're going to have a Vault Hunters series. Crowlander and I. Now, guys, I need you to help with me with this, because I've been watching Iskal's perspective, but I don't know a whole lot. And Crow knows nothing. Crow knows nothing about Vault Hunters. Like, because I was just like, Crow just thinks this is a normal mod pack. Like, you know, SevTech, like we've played before, all the mods. He has no idea what's coming for him. And we you know a fair bit. Thank you, Sam. Awesome to have you. I just know the stuff that you kind of see from Iskal's videos, and I've been watching the Hermits play Vault Hunters and all that. That's all that I know. I haven't done extra research, but I think it's also great with the quest book now, and I think it's a lot easier to enter into the mod pack. But I'm going to be the one who knows more, for once, about Vault Hunters and stuff. So, you know. There we go. Anyway, there were some messages that I did want to touch on. Especially Mango saying, I don't understand those people demanding stuff like just enjoy whatever the artist is decided to publish. I really like what see what they deem most noteworthy. You'd like to see what they deem most noteworthy? Hold on, what I can do for you is I can go on to my notifications actually. So let's see. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people going like, oh, you have to do it to, you should do it to this song. You should do it to this song. And I'm like, So, oh, I really appreciated this comment from someone recently. So going like, I know you're probably not happy with people flooding your last community post with like demands and repeatedly asking for animation of Secret Life, and that was so sweet of them to say, like, just acknowledging that that's what people are doing. That just made my heart very happy. Let's see. Song suggestions. You should do it to this song, you know. I'm gonna have to update the winner's life. Yeah, I know. Well, this is gonna be a different one. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, I will say I don't think I'm gonna add Scar to the stained glass art. But yeah. I can't find. I'm trying to scroll. I can't. Am I on Tumblr? No. I don't have Tumblr. I'm barely on Twitter. I'm not on TikTok, and I'm not on Tumblr. I should definitely do row your boat. Love that. Oh, we have some Vault Hunters tips. I won't remember any of these, by the way. I won't remember any of the Vault Hunters tips, so you'll have to help us. Also, Crowlander's going to stream Vault Hunters. Crowlander is going to stream the Vault Hunters thing, so make sure you give him support. He hasn't streamed for a while, but he kind of wants to get back into it. So yeah, that's the Vault Hunter stuff, and yeah, I've been struggling with the fandom a little bit. How long do I reckon each animatic frame takes? If I'm streaming it a while, let's see how long this one took. Just as like a reference, because this one has been drawn from the start. I've been on this one for 3 hours, for instance. But this one is a streamed one, so I probably would have been this far in less than 2 hours. But yeah. Kind of want stained glass, guy in stained glass. I don't really enjoy going back on what I have done before. I like to leave it as a time capsule as of what it is, because I will have improved by the time that I add Scar, if I were to. By the time that I add Scar as a stained glass window, I will have improved that style, and it won't look as good, or it'll overshadow the rest, that kind of thing, right? I don't like going back on what I've already done. I like to kind of keep things fresh and new, if that makes sense. Also, hiya, Galaxy Rose. Welcome. Thank you for following. I can't speak today, apparently. That's my thought on those things, and that's also a reason why I wouldn't go back and do a Third Life animatic. That's another one of those things where I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, please, the pressure. I can't deal with the pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of expectations. There's a lot of expectations, kind of like riding on your back with this, and I don't know how to handle it. I don't like to go back to what I've done. Redraw last anime. No, this is different, Sam. This is different. This is me kind of like seeing how far I've come on that kind of front. But I see what you're saying. I'm very hypocritical, actually. I didn't expect Scar to win. I really, and I feel bad that I didn't. Scar's actually really good. He's surprisingly good at the game. People kind of forget that. I don't quite know if... I don't think Scar expected to win. I know he didn't. I was banking on Gem. I was like, as soon as Gem teamed up with Scott and Impulse, I'm like, yeah, Gem's winning. And that's why it's lovely in these games. Like the people that you maybe expect to win don't actually win, and not necessarily the people who are the best at the game. Because it's really nice. His win was so precious. I will say I have already planned out a frame, and this frame was planned out right from the start, of whoever wins, because it was like, I did write Gem in there because I thought Gem was going to win from the start, but whoever wins, I have a frame where you'll have all the winners on one frame, I'll say that much. There is an animatic frame for the first animatic that I'm going to do where you'll have all of the winners in one frame. Everyone thought Impulse Joel. I think Joel is very reckless. He just goes out in a blaze of fire. I'm banking on an Ether win at some point. I've always have. And I think Impulse it has also got a good chance of winning. And Gem, obviously, because Gem is a beast. So yeah, man. That's like the things like these little moments. Man, I need to watch Green's or Gem's perspective. Apparently Gem's perspective was fantastic with the editing and stuff. Posture check. Oh my gosh, yeah, I am sitting like a gremlin. Thank you. Yeah, gremlin. I've gremlined up, man. My oof, I feel that. I feel that stretching my back out. Thank you. Needed that. I wonder if I want to duplicate this because I want these like highlights to be very strong. You gosh me. Thank you. What if I were to bloom the ad? Is that already too much? That's not too bad actually. And then what if we Gaussian blur it a bit? Not glitch. Blur. Blur. And then we add onto that with more. Editing gems on. I did hear. How do I draw human bodies? Do I use images or 3D models? Practice so much. It just works. And like that's a lot of practice. I've been drawing fairly seriously for 10 years now. And I'm like nowhere as well. Like my my anatomy could really use some work and my framing and stuff. Also, Tyler, thank you so much for following. Hello, my dude. I appreciate it. Welcome. It's one of those things like I have been known to take reference pictures and just draw over those reference pictures, and there is some merit to that. Like so back when I did Dream SMP animatics, like the second animatic I ever did was I think it was the second one ever. It was one of those ones where I'm like, I gotta do this quickly. I really want to finish this quickly because I had like 2 weeks to do it in. And so I did. Let me see the channel. Let me have a look at the channel. It was to the song November 16th. And it was about Filza and... yeah, Filza's theme. It was Filza's theme, Dream SMP Animatics, second animatic on the channel. That one I did purely, like, I grabbed my brother one evening. I told him to, because I'd planned out the entire animatic and everything. I told him to stand in certain positions, certain ways, took pictures of him, and then just traced over his the reference pictures. I don't trace over anyone else's art, because that's stealing. Don't do that. I don't trace over anyone else's photos. Only pictures that I've taken myself. That's because that is also stealing. Like photography is also an art, so don't trace over people's photos. Don't ever trace over people's art. Never do that. But that's what I did once because I was like, I don't have time to be good at anatomy. I need to get this. I need to finish this quickly because it was a holiday project. I did it like in 2 weeks, not even maybe 10 days. So yeah, that's what. It'd be funny if Gem had won Secret Life with her first time as official member of the live series. I thought that was going to happen, honestly. I think she's very overpowered. I think she's very good at the game. Yeah, I think the Mumbo is a bit glowy here. Too much glow. I might do an overlay layer of like, maybe his nose too glowy. Of like some purpley stuff. Thank you for responding to many messages and questions. If I catch it, then I will respond to it. Like, sometimes chat moves a bit too quickly for me to see messages, and that's why if you have a question that you really want me to answer, feel free to ask it again if I missed it. But like, I really value like responding to chat because you guys are spending your time here watching the stream. So I really do want to give you that moment as well if you have questions, if I can help with anything. You enjoy lunch, Fernando. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. You use the star. Do I ever watch MCC? I do, but I haven't had the time to recently. I used to a lot more, but it's one of those things where I don't have time to watch it anymore, really. That's why I like chill streams, because you can actually have a chat while watching. Yeah. Femzy.art. Oh, I guess like it doesn't like it when yeah, it's not a fan of links being posted generally. Twitch kind of has a moan about that, which is fine. I'm happy that Twitch does it, I'm gonna be honest. Seems to have done quite a bit of arting. Oh, welcome back, yes. Quite a bit of arting has been done. Lots of talks and moments of little arting has also been done, I'm gonna be honest. But, yeah. That it's something that I just really, I like the connection to individual people, because everyone's an individual person. Now, is this too glowy? Is this too much? What does it look without? Maybe along here. And what I will do now as well is do an overlay layer, clipping mask. And like with that colour maybe a bit lighter. And then we'll do this colour. Oh, definitely a different colour. Definitely lighter. Like if you change the background, it will be as glowy. I do want it to be glowy. I want it to be glowy, but like there is a limit to the glowy. Let's see. If we hide this. I think it is Mumbo who's being glowy. Maybe I just need to add more shading, I guess. Yeah, the crystal as the light source is kind of my thought process. We still have some stuff to do with the crystal. I kind of want it kind of almost exploding in his hand to add to the drama of the scene. Right, let's see. Let's make this lighter, maybe less saturated. Wrong layer. Wrong layer. Draw on the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. That just made me want to do an emote to that. Oh, I have no idea about Scars as celestial object. I haven't a clue. It makes me wonder if we should move on from the celestial objects, because they're like all the iconic ones, like the sun, the moon, and the stars. With the first three players is kind of made it difficult to add, because they are the most iconic celestial objects. Eclipse? Ooh. So what's the eclipse idea? I haven't seen any ideas yet, because I've only just a couple hours ago discovered that Scar won Secret Life. What are the ideas? What has been thrown around in the fandom so far? The eclipse with him like being the villain and stuff? Yeah, this is not a good addition. Maybe it's too saturated. Let's lower the saturation. Maybe more purple. Earth and eclipse. Well, a lot of people were saying Earth for Martin, weren't they? Or they were saying Ocean for Martin. I do wonder if we want to move on from, like, after, like, okay, retro, going back and changing Martins is maybe a bit weird, but I do wonder if we want to move on from the celestial objects, because it feels like a bit too encased, right? Narrow-minded. It would be cool if we had, like, the trifecta, and, like, if we have another live series, I think Martin's Mars. For me, he's the Comet. I was on the Comet train. That worked. I think that worked really well for his character. And I went a whole rant on why that was, so I won't go again. But like, I do wonder if we want to just kind of have a new type of thing. I do like the idea. I completely agree, Starry. That is literally my thought. Like, I love the idea of the celestial objects. It worked great for the first three. It was kind of stretching Martin, especially because people couldn't, like, decide on a single object. I do wonder if maybe the red is a bit too red. Maybe become more purple. Maybe we do go more purple. And we shade in the darker spaces with a bit more red. Martin himself said that was one of the reasons why I thought it worked with him being a comet. Well, he said he liked the idea of the comet, but he didn't want to speak on everyone. He didn't want to kind of step on random people's parade. I'm trying my dramatic lighting in these. I really am. I'm enjoying it. I haven't decided yet what I want to focus on improving, because that's something that I always do with animatics. I have like one aspect that I really want to improve on, and that's kind of like my focus for the animatic. Like for limited life it was drawing hands finally. For double life it was oh, and also color was a big thing for limited life, because I had realized that the way I archive pictures meant that it would always make the pictures desaturated. But yeah, that was my plans for limited life on improvement, and now I need to figure out something for secret life on the animatics. Don't like the reason that it's eclipse. Has someone heard someone talk about Martin and Scar being a part of a new trio? I like that idea. That's the thing. Martin being the sword and Scar being the bow. Ooh, I like that. I like that. If we're having weapons, I love trios. So if we are doing another live series, then I do think we should go for 2 trios, because I think that works well. Yeah. Right. So, let's start working on this crystal, shall we? Because maybe then when I've done that, then we could kind of have a fiddle on what is going on. So this is all on one layer. In case you hadn't realised, I imported this from, what was Gemby? I don't know. You don't see an end in sight? You'll be shocked if it isn't more. I don't see an end in sight either, which is kind of like concerning. I'm gonna be honest. Because all good things should come to an end lest they stop becoming good things. I can't remember who said that. I read that from a comment at some point somewhere. I can't remember who said it, but that has resonated with me since. So yeah, I'm kind of concerned if they were to continue endlessly. Just trying to think if there's a way to. Ooh, what if? Let me just duplicate this before we continue. I'm trying to figure out a way of kind of making this crystal look like it's about to explode, and it's just on one layer. Axe, trident. Trident. Who would be trident? I think we've ever had someone kind of be more trident themed. Right, so here's the thought. Kind of like is exploding outward in like some areas. We'll see what this is like. Start being a sunflower. Aww. Aww. Sun being green. I like that. That's so cute. I can't think of what the new trio could be. Weapons, I think, is a okay idea. Solely through like lack of hearing other ideas. As long as they're having fun making it. Yeah, true. It does. It's very obvious when they're not having fun making it anymore. I'm just kind of concerned. Like if this was one of the points I was making, for me, Secret Life felt a bit rushed. Like it came out too early, and that might just be my opinion on like how it landed for my life, how it worked out for me at the time. Oh, dude, why am I doing it on this layer? Why am I doing it on this layer? Bad idea. Bad idea. Stop. Bad idea. Right. Okay. It felt a bit early. But yeah, it makes like you can overdo it. Even if you're having fun, you can overdo it. That's what I'm trying to say. Might have to go for a bit. What time will the song reveal be? Well, in theory, I do need to finish soonish. I've got max another half an hour of the stream, but I do want to finish this on stream. So, like, end of the stream. And I won't reveal a song, I'll give hints. And I'll let you guys on the Discord figure out what the song is, alright? We'll do it like that? I'm gonna get rid of the background colours and Mumbo, just so that I can see this crystal a bit better. And the sketches that I'm doing. Bum, bum, bum. Felt like I underestimated how long it would take to wrap up. Ended. Got to finish for the holidays. I see that. I see that. I think the concept of no regeneration in hearts is also really, is a really cool idea. I like that concept. It's like, obviously it wasn't the main concept with the secret, having secrets being the main concept, but I think that was a really nice addition. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I'm just trying to think. Will I let you know if you're right? You mean with the guessing of the song? I will. I will. Hello, fellow chatters. Well, hello, I'm going bananas. Welcome, my dude. They both did episode 8 and 9 on the 12th. Wow. On the 12th of the 4th? Or the 4th of the 12th. Yeah, American times. Like, April? They recorded this back in April? Wow, they're really front-logged. Forcing them to riot. I feel like the UHC concept could have been the core concept of the series. Personally would have enjoyed it more, you think? That's really difficult, Sam. I think a lot of us would have definitely enjoyed it. Me being one of them. No, it's fine, it's fine. I realised. American times work differently. I think a lot of people would appreciate that, but I think like the majority would be like ultra hardcore is when you don't ultra hardcore is when you don't regenerate hearts, which is what Secret Life was. That's the question where it's like it's very similar to Third Life. They feel like they always need to add something on top. To keep like the people who aren't as massive fans as we are, because I'm assuming if you guys are sat here watching this stream, and you know me from the live series Animatics, the fact that you're hanging out here means that you're a pretty big fan of the live series, right? I'm assuming. I think the majority of the people would be like, oh no, it's just like Third Life, I'm not going to watch this, right? Which is a shame, because I would totally watch that. Because I know that there will be different improv moments. We're not going to have another Dog Warts versus Sand Hippies, or whatever they were called. Desert Duo and co. Hello, General Galaxy. Welcome, my dude. Well, hello there. I appreciate the follow. Lovely to have you here. So that's kind of my concern on that. That a lot of people will be like, oh no, it's just the same as it was before. I'm not going to watch it. Which is a shame. Pizza Alliance. Did we call it Pizza Alliance? Sand Hippies. Yeah, that's kind of what they were, right? Do we have enough explosion on this end crystal yet? Do we think? Bum bum ba da 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 dum. Filthy sand hippies, that's what they were, yes. It's crystal flowers and desert mixed together. I find it funny that it's called the Pizza Alliance because Cleo did actually steal pizza. That was this whole thing. Although Dog Warts killed pizza, so they did the highest defense against pizza. Taryn at Noon, thank you so much for subbing. Let's go. I appreciate that, my dude. Welcome, welcome. Enjoy the little heart and the emotes. Thank you. Join the hot club. So, what I'm going to do, it's going to be really difficult to kind of mimic the... Did I bloom this? Did I bloom this initially? Let's try and bloom it. Oh, I did, didn't I? That's literally just all that I did. Someone obviously me a little bit sad in this. He does. Intentionally. Because he went red. That's kind of like... Because like initially, he's kind of a bit sad. That was kind of emotion I was going for. He went red, and then he was kind of kicked out of the Southerners. Couldn't really be friends with them anymore. You enjoy your lunch, Void. Yes, he's fighting his best friend. So yes, he is supposed to look sad. Guys, have we already like immediately gotten the effect down? Of that's literally what I did with the Zen Crystal. Okay. Just a normal layer with a bit of bloom. This is way easier than I thought it would be. We love the bloom. Bloom! bloom. There we go. Okay. How many times was B replaced? The balloon. What was his name? What was the B's name? Oh, my trivia of Third Life is... Oof, it has been 2.5 years though, I will say. Guys, can we appreciate the fact that it's been 2.5 years since Third Life? Oh my gosh, I feel old. Never seen an end crystal explode before? I'm just yeah, this is just how I interpret it. Thank you guys. Also, like, Mumbo kind of ran around like a bumbling idiot. Bless him. Bless his heart. Bless his cotton socks. Trying to explode someone with an end crystal. So that's kind of like also the moment that I'm trying here, and he did so much damage to himself by doing that. Okay. We bloom. 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 We happy with that? And what I think I'm going to do as well... Yes, exploding ender pearls, exactly. I need to kind of... At the same time... we have it copied here, so that's good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like have like gaps in it here. Kind of to show it... Yes, it's kind of exploding away. But that doesn't work very well because that's like right in tangent to Mumbo's top there. So we'll maybe do it like here. Hello? Oh, that's because I'm on the wrong layer. Well, welcome back to the chaos. Yes, chaos. All the chaos. Chaos in a box. So I don't quite know exactly how to do this. Takes silliest elements of the game and makes it meaty. I don't think everyone's explained my my storytelling as meaty before. Wow. Thanks, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this exactly. Because if I do kind of like erasing here, I want to make this cube kind of look like it's falling apart. But I also don't want to get rid of like the... Sort of like this. But I'm thinking like where it's exploding is where kind of it will be coming apart. Well, not exactly where it's exploding because that wouldn't really make sense, but I kind of want it dissolving a bit. Bum, bum, bum. Bye, Jade. Have a wonderful rest. Oh, well. Good night, I guess. You go sleep, my dude. You sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Maybe some oh, yes. Fragments coming out. That's a good idea. Just kind of like it's breaking apart from the inside. Maybe have some bigger areas, kind of like... I guess. Take the garnish. Wait, the meat is opposed to the lettuce? What sort of vibe? What are we talking about? What have I missed? I look up chat and I feel like I've missed some things. Okay. I'm thinking maybe these dark parts aren't the vibe that we're going for. Maybe what we need is a bit of kind of like this kind of smudging a bit. Oh, you know what we could do? Dude, why have I not thought of this yet? Why did I not think of this yet? Liquefy. Crystals. Way too small. This is what we gotta do. This is literally the effect that I've been looking for, that I've been manually creating. And there's a thing that I can do it with. Darn it! Oh, we're talking about how my animatics are meaty. Okay, but maybe not as crazy as we've got it here, but like, we can definitely send like some things out. We could overdo this. Like, we could stupidly overdo this, but we're not gonna. We could do, actually. What did you miss? Explodification. We shouldn't overdo it. We should not overdo it. I'm thinking I kind of tap in the middle of this Come on, it's not working as well as I hoped. How's that? Is that too much? Yeah, I always forget about the liquefy as well. Is that too much, do we think? Now, what does this look like without these parts? And then I say we kind of... You know what? Maybe use this liquefy tool and pull some parts inwards. We could pull some other parts outwards. Sort of like that. This is kind of like the effect that I was looking for. Is this too much though? Bit too much? I think we could definitely go completely overboard on this effect, and I don't want to do that. I don't want it to be that big. And let's see. Do we want to give it an edge first as well? No. I'll just do that. We could quickly expand, have the center kind of expand a bit. Like it's going boom, and then have the crystals. That's... Oh gosh, back to the cat. Oh, let me make sure. Oopsie. Let me make sure that I haven't got any other apps open. We don't want me accidentally scrolling over to those. There we go. Let's see then. Momentum. What's the momentum thing? Okay. What's the distortion thing? What if we have it minimum and maximum? Okay. Whoa, dude. Cat jump scare. So I say we maximize distortion. Pressure. I need to figure out these different things. Okay, so if I do 0 pressure, then that's nothing. What's momentum? Versus big versus small. I don't see it. Do you see the difference between big versus small and momentum? I don't. Oh well. Anyway. And I say we kind of not overdo it this time. And then do it with some push. Like inward, maybe not that much. Oh, momentum. I see what momentum does. And I want more distortion as well. Okay, wow, this changes everything. I don't like that. I kind of want more of Mumbo's face to be visible. Let's make this smaller. Pressure, max. What was it before? What was all these things before? Do we have to distort Mumbo a bit too? I mean, like from heat waves and stuff? I kind of want to keep Mumbo very visible still, like recognizable. Going full focus right now. This is maybe too much. Oh, Mumbo isn't also exploding. It's just the end crystal exploding in his face. I was thinking of doing maybe some explosion. Oh, you know what I need to do? Ooh, what have I done? Ah! It's cursed! What's happening? I've broken it. I've broken this area. Is that normal again? Okay. I kind of like want it like coming around the fingers and coming out from there. Because that's obviously where he's grabbing it. Have the lighting turn on Mumbo turn more purple? Well, did I talk about the animatic more recently? What have you missed, my dude? I have talked a lot about the animatic, but I don't know what I haven't talked about yet, or what people still want to know about it. I don't know. If there's anything else, any questions that I deem ready to answer, because some things I probably won't answer because spoilery. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. Is there anything else we can do here? Maybe some more parts flowing out. I'll delete this because we have a copy here. And I'll draw some more parts kind of explodificating out. Again, I don't want to overdo it. The question is, isn't this the whole point to overdo it here? Crystal gets lost against his chest. I see that. I do see that. I might just shade his chest a bit more then. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, darn it. Dang it! Insert the dang it skiz. I mean, I didn't make these parts thicker, so they're not going to be as cool if I were to bloom them, so let's make them thick again. Dum da dum da dum. Bum bum bum. Bum ba dum ba dum. How does this crystal feel when you touch it? I don't honestly feel like I want to touch an end crystal, because isn't when you touch it, then it goes boom. Isn't that what's happening with Mumbo right now? Ba-dum, ba-dum. Need to be handled with extreme care, lest they explode. I guess only if you punch it, you can touch it, because you can have it in your hands and stuff. Or it's depicted as hovering. Oh, so you can't touch it, you mean? So it kind of like has like this gravitational pull, and then it's hovering. But like if you then actually do touch it when it explodes, I like that law. I think that works. I'll make these bits thicker, and then we'll have a couple of things flying out. And I think then I'm actually ready to do the line art part of this, or to do the line art coloring part of this, which always for me is the end of a drawing. Which you know what that means, guys. If we're coming to the end of a stream, that means one thing. You can touch a crystal and you can even walk through it. But the question is whether it works like magnets, right? If that's not touching it, then what? Song reveal here. So my thought is if it works like a magnet, where if you're not actively trying to touch it, because if you punch it, right, that's when it explodes. Or if you hit it with something. It's just a question of whether it works like a same pole magnet, where it kind of moves away from you if you try to walk past it. I feel like licking about. Have we talked about licking it? What do you mean? What do I use to draw if I don't mind you asking? I use Procreate on the Apple iPad. I don't mind asking at all. Feel free to ask any questions. So, I'm going to duplicate this again. Oh wait, hold on. We were going to draw some little bits out. Maybe not too many though, actually. Again, we don't want to overdo this. Honestly, I think we're doing a bit. The purple cube will be squishy? Oh, okay. I guess. Sure. Each their own. I honestly never have thought about what an end crystal feels like before. I'm going to be honest. Not something that's crossed my mind as of yet. But it's interesting to ponder on. These are two parallel. Okay, what does this look like with the background back in? I've not forgotten to shade Mumbo's shirt a bit differently. Like Cruppy. That's Pirates SMP stuff, Sam. Don't know if you watch it. Hiya, dragon. Hello, my dude. Hello, hello. Better late than never. Also, if you hang around till the end, my dude, we got some stuff to talk about and tease. Right, let's do some shading on Mumbo here. Is that any better? I do wonder. Unless I do this. Unless I throw you through a complete curveball. And do exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. Have Mumbo here be blue. And have the background be blue. Because then we can have a blue shading. It's not like the same as the red, kind of like, oh, he's red life and those crystals exploding. It's not the same thing. Think about sleeping 5 a.m. Sam. You'll see it in the Discord, my dude. Maybe, I do think maybe the red is the wrong move, but I don't think blue is the right move either. Maybe purple. Maybe we go full purple. I'm, 'cause 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 It's way too light. Far too bright for the background for this. He's definitely getting lost in the background. The shadows, orange or yellow, that is really difficult, my dude. Doesn't work well. It looks muddy if you go dark or brown. I wouldn't. He does kind of get lost in here, though. Maybe I do. You know what, guys? Maybe I do just do the background that we had here originally. Maybe that's what I should do. Neon green? Always make you feel better about the original choice. Oh my gosh. Maybe. If we just... What are we doing? Looking for that? No. Wait. No. Nah. I don't know how gradients maps work. I wanted to try... Can I have a different one? Give me a different... Thank you. I really want to figure out how these work. I think they're great. I just think they're neat. Why is that looking green? Oh, I can add a color. Can I delete a color? I need to figure out how these work a little more. If I get rid of this one. I don't like how muddy it gets. I've always wanted to have a fiddle around with these. Oh, I have actually changed this one. I haven't meant to do that. Let's alpha look and have a play around. I don't want the same colors we had. They're all muddy and weird. What is that Procreate feature? It is gradient map. I haven't figured out how it works yet. But it's like you have certain colors and you can add, like, depending on whether that color is a highlight, a dark color, goodness knows what else, you can change it. You can have, like, different color palettes. It's basically adding color palettes to certain things. That's way too green. That's too saturated. That makes Mumbo's hands look very green. But that's just her skin color, I think. Yeah, it makes the skin color look very green. Maybe I change the skin color a little bit. Just to kind of go more towards the pinkish purples. Procreate's so expensive? It's one of the cheapest art drawing programs out there. My boy is getting lost into the background. Oh, you know what? You know what I missed? He's not wearing his shirt. I do wonder if that'll make a difference, actually. If he's got, like, his black shirt on, then we've got more contrast for Mumbo. It's really late in this drawing to be doing this. But I might just give him a shirt. And that could be done very easily by just doing this to the lineup. No, sorry, shirt, a suit jacket. His suit jacket. I can't speak anymore. And it can also be, like, torn into, kind of burnt off-ish. Dude, that gotta be off soon, so we gotta finish this. That can go into those folds. I'm keeping the rest of it. I'll just change the color a little bit. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to rush the end of this. So it might not be its fullest potential of what it could have been. Still doesn't look too bad. Well, hello there. I hear a little do. Thank you so much for following Polaris North Star. Welcome, my dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you here. The question is, we've got like this part here that is actually just really ruined. Whether we actually even just have his shirt kind of absolutely torn off and battered and torn to pieces here. And it goes, and another one. Hello. I'm going bananas. Well, thank you for following, my dude. I see you hopped in chat and then you pressed that little button. I appreciate it. So it's kind of like, it's really, really tattered and burnt. And I'd usually spend more time thinking about this, but I don't right now. Don't have that time. Cool. Right, let's color that in. And we'll see what that does. And I do need to... maybe we have too many effects going on this one. You can overdo it. And this is kind of like what I'm almost kind of testing. My dude. Really? Does Pearl say my dude? I know I got that from Ren. I got that ism up. I inherited that from Mr. Ren Diggity Dog from watching him too much. I guess she says dude, doesn't she? Dude. Bye bananas, have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. I'm just gonna colour in the arms. I'll just roll it up, it's fine. Now we definitely need more highlights on the Mumbolio. Because it kind of all gets lost a bit. The details. This is really late to be drawing these kind of details in here. I'm gonna be frank with you guys. Not usually something I would do. But that's fine. Basically, I need to go at 1/2 which is in 5 minutes. We still need to do the animatics song-ish reveal, maybe? Was anyone around for the limited life animatic reveal and can remember what we did there? Because if you can, then I'd love to know. I can't remember what we did. But otherwise, I do have a couple of ideas. On how to do it. I think was it where I kind of like I just revealed lyrics, if you recall correctly. Did I just reveal it? I thought I had it where you guys could guess. I think this is going to be one that people guess quicker, because it was one of those songs that wasn't just on my radar, but on like the radar of people around me. Oh, that dude, that has helped this drawing so much. This is something that I'm pretty sure I'm not... I mean, I felt like I was the only one who knew Battle Cry. Reveal hints. Make you guess this time? I will. I thought I'd made you guess last time, I'm gonna be honest, but okay. Dude, I think this is what we had to do. Did I not... Oopsie. Did I not bloom this? No, I have. Now I've bloomed it. Right, let's try and get this kind of... Maybe the background is too saturated. I do like my colours line by line. Made you guess line by line. I think I just blurted out some of the lines, like not from the start. I'm just trying to figure out this background here. Let's get rid of this reference picture. Don't need you anymore. Right, let's see. Ooh. Just completely void of colour. I tell you what, Pufferfish, I think it is. I think I had it on my radar before I posted that community post as like a possible, and this I think that community post was before Secret Life started, right? I had that song on my radar, as just a general thing, and I think it works really well for Secret Life in particular. I think it is a song suggestion from that one community post where I asked if people have any ideas. So I think I did see it there, but that wasn't the first place that I ever saw it. Oh, end vibes. Yeah, I see that. Just trying so hard to get this background like not be overpowering. I don't know. Part of me wanted to have overworked this piece, and we should just end. I will color in the lineup. I think I'm done. I think, you know what? I'm happy. If it gives off end vibes, shall I add like stars in the background? Shall we do that? We could do that. Because why not? Always love adding stars. There we go. And what we always do with stars is make them into an add layer. Actually, what would this look like as an add layer? Just out of curiosity. Ooh. Dude, I think that looks better as... Let's make that a screen layer. Cool. Welcome back, Void. Perfect timing. We are just about to finish up, and then we're going to start having you guys guess the song that I'm doing the first Secret Life animatic to. And I'm not going to actually reveal it on stream. I will say on the Discord if you guys have got it. But I will leave you with a couple of guesses, I guess. With a couple of ideas on what it could be. And if those ideas are suggested in the Discord, I will confirm if you get the right one. It's kind of my train of thought. Are we happy with that? Do we think that's a cool way to go about this? It also gives you guys more time to kind of think about it and mull over it, because I actually don't have time to kind of sit here and wait for you guys to guess it kind of thing. We have to go. So, let's see. Let me open... We have hints on the song. The only hint that I have given so far is a while back I did a community post where before Secret Life started, where I was like, hey guys, if you have songs that you think would make cool animatics, let me know. And it's probably this one, right? Alliances. Oh yeah, so I got like 300 comments of song suggestions, and I saw that song in there. That song was in there, in that comment section. And it was on my animatic already, on my animatic playlist already. It was on my radar. And this, I think, is more streamlined than the Family Crest's Battle Cry was. So, I'm thinking more people will know this song. And I will let this drawing run on this. Hold on, I quickly need to check if I actually have like a selfie in here of me drawing hands. It wouldn't be good if I did. Wouldn't want that. Yeah, cool. No, we don't. Cool. So, we're gonna have the time lapse of me drawing Mumbo of what we've done today. So, is it a big artist or not really? Not a big artist. Not really a big artist, to my knowledge, my personal knowledge. I'm not really one for pop songs and not really one for big popular artists. It's acceptable to go through every comment if you want to, if like it's a lot of comments, my dude. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to pull it up on Spotify, have a look through the lyrics. Actually, I'm going to just pull open the lyrics in case I start accidentally press play. I'm just gonna go. Lord? Aha, you mean like with Everyone Through All the World? That's an exception. And that song isn't on my personal playlist. This one is on my personal playlist because I just like it in general. But that song was kind of just like, oh no, it just fits very, very well. Anyway, let's see. There it is. So, stat-wise, the song is 3 words long. Hiya, Dragon. Regained your trident. Let's go. Thank you so much for resub and 15 months. Oh my gosh. Dude, you're getting close to that hourglass, aren't you? So, the song is 3 words long. Has 3 words. The first... I've got the lyrics up right now. I've got it on my screen. If I were to change around, you'd see it. The first word of the song is here's, as in HERE''S. So here's, here is. I'm scared. Oh gosh. I feel like that was almost. I almost played the lyrics there. I almost played the song there. No, I legitimately don't want. Okay. Hello. Can I just have the lyrics, please? Oh, no. I'm struggling with. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. There we go. I'm struggling. So playing the actual song. So the first word of the song is here's, and the final word of the song is come on. Okay. Do I like to write down the lyrics? And yes, that's exactly how I plan my animatics, Zoe. That's exactly how I plan it. 3 words, just 3 different words. 3 different words. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of what else I can say. It has a little intro point before it properly starts. It's kind of upbeat, but also like the lyrics are very kind of, the song's upbeat, but the lyrics are very dark and like, oh my gosh. Give an idea what the song's about? I think originally it's kind of going against, I actually looked into this, it's kind of going against, what's it called? Oh wow, this song only came out in 2020, I've just seen. This song came out in 2020. It's kind of going against, like, you know, the big bad guy of capitalism and the bad people, and we always have to, you know, keep working for them, but we're just working to die. Oh. Dragon got the second song. Here's 2. That is correct. The second song. The second word of the song. Here's 2 are the first things. 2 contradictions. Not Hosier. Nope. Shall I say the artist on Google, they are considered folk. And I see that. Folk rock, folk punk. I see that. And the artist has the name, and I won't say if it's a band or an artist, has 3 words in the name as well. Let's see. Does that have anything to do with secrets? No. Anything to do with battle? Oh, like battle cry. So this one doesn't have as many references to what we were doing, to the thing exactly, but the whole concept fits incredibly well with how they are having to work for the secret keeper, not the Crane Wives. Not the Crane Wives. Thank you know what it is. Here's to the state. Nope. That's not how the first thing goes. Oh. Okay. Make sure to write those things in Discord, guys, so that I can confirm or deny on Discord. Jester, just out of curiosity, did you guess Battle Cry last time? I think I know of some people. I'm kind of in between whether it was Conning or you, or I can't remember who exactly. How many words in the name of the song? And the name of the song has 3 words, and the artist's name is 3 words. So song of the first animatic of Secret Life. 3 words. First one, here's. Final word, come. As in not come on. It's come on. As in like. Oh, I almost sang it there. Not here's to the fools. You know what the song is? Right, go and give your suggestions in the Discord. And I am going to leave it there, guys, because some people have seemed to have already got it. If you haven't joined the Discord yet. Exclamation mark Discord. Make sure you do, to find out what the song is. Okay. The title is 3 words, guys. I've said this before. The title is 3 words. You think you might have it? Well, in that case, write the guesses in the Discord and I will confirm or deny. And I thank you guys so much for watching. This is what we did today. This is what the drawing originally looked like. Oopsie. Fit to canvas. So this is what we had 2 years ago. And this is what we have now. But there we go. Give your song suggestions in the Everyone Discord, and I will sit down because I'm busy this evening, but I will be able to answer stuff. General is kind of a mess at the moment. Lol. Okay, just a quick warning. Cool. Well, I will enjoy scrolling through that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I plan on I want to draw start drawing animatic frames, so that might be the next stream, or because Christmas is next week. Is it, Justin? Is it? Guess in the Discord. Yeah, next week is Christmas, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a stream before then. If I'm not, Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays and all that jazz. I start with uni studies right afterwards, so we'll see. We'll see when I have time for stuff. Like my bro, I'm saying like 31st, maybe the 30th of December is when we start the Vault Hunters stuff. And whether we have a stream in between there, I don't know. Pardon me, I just burped. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm sorry that I'm keeping you guys on your toes a little bit recently. I am very busy, but I am wanting to start work towards the Secret Life animatics. So, hope to be giving you guys content on that kind of things. Anyway, Jester knows it. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm too late. I can't quickly go raid someone. I just gotta go. I gotta send you off into the void. If there's anyone you want to go to watch on Twitch, go do it. But otherwise, thanks for hanging out. Merry Christmas. It's time for me to send you off into the void that is in the internet. Bye, guys. Bye. You suggested that artist. Let's go. I'm gonna go on the Discord. See ya. Bye, guys.